we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met. But baby, baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. No way it was our last night. No way it was the last night. No way it was our last night.
That motherfucker back there is not real.
Take it up. Slow, steady, undress, impress. Take it up. Slow, steady, undress, success.
You got a fast car, and I wanna take it to anywhere. Maybe we make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. I ain't proud of all the punches that I've thrown in the name of someone I no longer know. For the shame of being young, drunk and alone. Traffic lights in the transmitter radio. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, it felt like I was drunk. Got tired, got tired for you. Had a feeling that I belong. Got tired for you.
That I want you, I say it. I would want myself. Please believe me. I'll put you through hell. Just know me, yeah, yeah. So sure of yourself. Baby, don't get greedy. That shit won't end well.
I can't explain. I got a feeling that I can't erase. Just a feeling that I won't leave behind. Because it's something that it's on my mind. I guess it goes like na 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 na.
Please believe me. I'll put you through hell. Just know me, yeah.
I call this cappuccino.
took her all day. Someday, yeah, it hurts to say, but I want you to stay. Sometimes. Turn out the lights. Turn out the lights. Turn out the lights.
'Cause when you were boss, you could do what you want.
Well, I was sitting, waiting, wishing you believed in superstitions. Then maybe you'd see the signs. But Lord knows that this world is cruel, and I ain't the Lord. No, I'm just a fool, and I'm loving somebody. Don't make them love you.
Yeah, 'cause girls is players too. Yeah, 'cause girls is players too.
Must I always be waiting on you?
Yeah, 'cause girls is players too.
This sex so good, I shouldn't have to fall for free. I go on and on, can't understand how I last so long. I must have the superpowers, last 223,000 hours. And it's cause I'm off of CC, and I'm off the Hennessy. And like your boy from Compton said, you know this dick ain't free. I got girls that I should've made pay for it. Got girls that I should've made wait for it. I got girls that I cancel a flight back home. Stay another day for it. You got attitude on nana, on agua, stomach on flat, on what's that?
When she was just a girl, she expected the world, but it flew away from her reach, so she ran away in her sleep.
Young girl don't want that back calling me splurge. Why me jump right off the curb? Bet this man fly like a bird. Spin on the first and the third. Solid, I'm keeping my word. Can't be my equal, I don't know what you heard. Crack up the phone, I swear. Keep me a stupid, they purge.
Pour me another drink, 'cause I don't wanna feel a thing no more, hell no. I just wanna sip till the pain wears off. Don't wanna think about her, or wear a ring without her. Don't wanna hit the karaoke bar, can't sing without her. So make them drinks strong, 'cause brother, she's gone. And if I'm ever gonna move on, I'ma need some whiskey glasses, 'cause I don't wanna see the truth. She's probably making out on the couch right now with someone new. Yeah, I'ma
shoulder, it goes in time. You begging me to stay till the sun rolls. Strange words come on out of a grown man's mouth when his mind's broke.
And it's happened once again. I'll turn to a friend, someone that understands, sees through the master plan. But everybody's gone, and I've been here for too long.
So many people are willing to learn how to trade stocks, but are simply just unsuccessful at it. It's not that you're a bad trader.
I'm up $953, $879, $1,300!
When people come up to me and they say, Dek, I'm just not a good stock trader, there's a whole bunch of baloney.
Oh my goodness, I just made $30,000. You guys want to see a show today? 20 grand in a day so far.
You know why I make so much money shorting? Because the answers are given to me.
$37,000. We're currently up 23,000, 24,000 right now. Let's go! This is high risk, high reward. Let's go, baby! Let's go! I'm going for $100,000 today. $100,000 month coming its way, baby.
You may not know everything, but all of a sudden, it's gonna click.
$30,817 in the market today. Oh my goodness, guys. Welcome to the stock market.
Popping pills is all we know. Inhales is all we know.
Karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a thought. Karma is the breeze in my hair on the weekend. Karma's a relaxing thought.
Ladies and gentlemen, traders from all over the world, all the way from Pennsylvania to California, California to Beijing, Beijing to Paris, tuning in here live, right on over to Tradecaster, TikTok, YouTube, whatever it may be. I am absolutely so fired up to be working with you guys today. We have ourselves an absolutely huge day. Look at the S&P 500 at this moment. Things are already shaping up to possibly be the most profitable day of 2024. Can we just say that again? Today could possibly be the most profitable day of 2024. That's what I want you guys to understand right now. It does not matter if the stock market goes up, if the stock market goes down, as long as we have movement, volatility, action, activity. When we have stocks moving, that's when we're able to make the most amount of money. So when stocks are going on these big rips or big dumps, we can profit off them doing shorts by doing puts or doing buy calls or again buying shares. I don't care if the stock market goes up or down, as long as there's movement. And as you guys can see right now, there is an absolute ton of movement on the SPY. So much activity right here. So we are about to dive into it all, break it on down, and have ourselves an absolutely huge day ahead. If you guys are watching over on YouTube, make sure you guys hit that thumbs on up right now. Smash that thumbs on up. And if you guys are watching over on TikTok, I dare you to double tap that screen and see what happens, guys. Apparently, if you double tap the screen and you're a guy and you're underneath the 6 foot mark, you wake up tomorrow and you're up over 6 foot. It's a weird thing that's been happening. Same exact thing on YouTube. Give that thumbs on up if you want to be over 6 foot. I got you. I got you covered. So, traders, let's talk about what's happening on the SPY. Why in the world is the S&P 500 dumping nearly $8 on the day? We've gone from 520.50 to 511.90. Traders, an $8 crash here. What we have at this time, it says consumer price rose 3.5% from a year ago in March, which is more than expected. The consumer price index accelerated at a faster than expected pace in March, pushing higher inflation and likely keeping the Federal Reserve on hold with interest rates. The CPI, a broad measure of goods and services across the economy, rose 0.4% for the month, putting the 12-month inflation rate at 3.5%. So traders, let's think about this here for a second. For people who do not know, we raised rates 11 times throughout 2022 and 2023. Then we paused our interest rates. And Jerome Powell said, this will be good enough. This will be fine. This will be good enough. Now everything's going to fall on down. And our goal was to be able to bring down inflation to a 2% level. We have not been able to do that. The Federal Reserve stated that we are not going to be cutting interest rates until we get around our 2% goal. We are getting closer to 4% again, rather than down towards 2%. Michelle Bowman stated that they are actually putting rate hikes back on the table. So it's not, guys, saying, hey, are we going to be cutting rates anytime soon? we're not cutting rates anytime soon. If anything, we are going to start hiking rates again because now inflation is turning into more of a serious issue. It has been a year. We are waiting for that 2% drop. People are scratching their heads and saying, are we ever going to start cutting rates? No time soon, I can guarantee it. And the reason why is because inflation is now moving in the opposite direction of what we want. We are supposed to be cutting rates when we get inflation to our goal, and now let's stimulate the economy. At this moment, people are still spending way too much. How do we stop people from spending so much? We make things more expensive. We make things more pricey. We make people say, oh, I don't want to spend more money because it's already too expensive. So how do they do that? They raise rates. They raise rates. They raise rates. But guess what? Even with us raising rates, people are still spending like there's no tomorrow. The stock market's up at highs. People are spending left and right. Let's buy this house for $200,000 over the asking price. Let's buy this supercar when I only can, I don't have any money for it, but let's just take out a giant loan. So the thing is, spending is still too high. Inflation is still too high. You are not going to be having any cuts in rates anytime soon, and that's what just hit the reality. What just hit reality is, wow, we're not cutting rates anytime soon, and now we're starting to drop on down. Now we're starting to get that twist and that turn and that drop right here. It says the Dow drops 400 points after hot inflation report spikes yields. It says that the CPI rose 0.4% for the month and 3.5% year over year. Economists polled by the Dow Jones had forecasted the increase of 0.3% month over month and 3.4% year over year. Core CPI, which excludes volatile food and energy prices, accelerated from 0.4% to the previous month while rising 3.8%. The 10-year Treasury yield, a benchmark for mortgage and other loans, soared back above 4.5% as March CPI data re-accelerated for the prior month, defying a Federal Reserve hoping for inflation to slow its gains back to 2% target. The 2-year Treasury yield spiked nearly 5%. So, traders, as you guys can see at this moment, this is the issue. We have, again, 400-point drop after bad inflation data. That's what it all comes on down to. So now we got a very important question. We know that the SPY is dumping. We know that we have bad inflation data. Now we have to think about, in the next 19 minutes, what the heck are we going to do? In the next 19 minutes, what are we going to do? What's your first thought? Is your first thought to say, hey, Dek, let's go ahead and jump in on this on the put side, and let's see how much lower it's going to fall on down to? Or is there anyone here that just said, hey, Dek, we have a $9 drop almost? Is anyone here thinking about a possible dip buy opportunity and see this market move itself back on up? So we are going to definitely take a chat vote on what you guys think is a better play today. Is it a better opportunity for us to go on the dip buy after an $8, $9 drop here and now look for this thing to spike back on up? Or should we be looking for more continuation to the downside? So that's going to be a very tricky play here. Now, not only that, you guys can see that we have plays like SMCI dumping on down right now. You can see we have plays like NVDA at this moment. NVDA at this time, dumping on down at this time. We can also see other plays like MSTR dumping on down at this time. You can see other plays like Apple dumping on down at this time. Everything is dumping at this moment. Apple's dumping. Where's Tesla at? Tesla here, traders. Tesla starting to get some weakness, starting to dump back on down. So you have a couple different opportunities to make money. You could have made money from holding last night into tonight on the short side. You could have made money by jumping in right at 8:30. You can make money by jumping in at 9:30. Or last but not least, please be aware that you guys could also make money starting up at the time of 2 o'clock today. At 2 o'clock, we actually do have the minutes of the Fed's March FOMC meeting. So we had CPI data today, and then we also have a meeting later on with the Federal Reserve, which may put out some sort of statement that could change this entire market. So please be aware of that. Now, something else I want you guys to be aware of, other than the news coming out at 2 o'clock Eastern time today, if you guys are on California time, that's going to be 11 o'clock, you guys must realize that the most active time of this day is going to be within the first 30 minutes. I am not stating that you need to buy right when this day opens on up. I am not stating you need to jump in at the moment that we start getting the moment that this bell rings, but I will say, is if you guys want to be able to make some money here today, and I'm talking about big money, you definitely want to be trading within that first 30 minutes, okay? So the first 30 minutes is what you guys want to be involved in. The first 30 minutes is where you guys want to be asking yourself, where can I jump in on a trade? Where can I jump in on some activity? Where can I be getting involved over on these plays? That is going to be huge for us. So right now, I'm actually going to set up a poll over on tradecaster.com. And on Tradecaster here, where I'm live streaming every single day, I'm going to write this on out. Is it smarter to look for a dip buy or go with the crash? That's what I want to know. Is it smarter to go with to look for a dip buy after a $9 drop, or to go with the crash and with this momentum? So if you guys are on YouTube, or TikTok right now, I want you writing in the comments, either write dip buy or either write crash in the comments. I want to see which ones we get more of. What do you think is a better way to trade today? Get a dip buy off that $9 mark, or after a $9 drop, or just go with puts and let it keep going lower and lower and lower. Let me know over on TikTok. Let me know over on YouTube. As for Tradecaster members, let's go right here. Dip buy or, of course, crash. So everyone right now, let's go ahead, cast your vote, and everyone go vote right now over on Tradecaster. So everyone over on Tradecaster, go cast your vote, and let's see what everyone is focusing on. You can look right above the live stream, cast your vote. You can also click the little poll button in the chat over here to the right. But let's just get an idea of what traders are thinking in Tradecaster. Right now on Tradecaster, we got about 2,500 people. So let's get a good idea of what these people are focusing on and what they're looking at the start of the day. We also have a lot of TikTok answers. We got YouTube answers coming on in. So let's get a good idea here. Is it smart to look for a dip buy at the start of the day, or go for a possible crash with this negative momentum? I'm going to give everyone about 5 more seconds so you guys are all set here, and let's see what everyone's thinking. 5 more seconds, guys. Get after it, get after it, get after it in 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop the poll here. So 71% of the chat room here, 71% of the chat room is saying that we are going to want to be looking for a dip buy. 71%, that's a strong region, guys. 71%, that's some pretty big, that's a big move of traders saying, hey, Dek, I think it's smart to look for a dip buy. Okay, I'm not opposed to it. Now, the big thing that I would want to be asking myself, though, is where? Where is the perfect dip buy? Because I get it, guys. We have a nice drop. We have a nice dip. We have a nice opportunity to be able to get filled and see this market move back on up. But I think we need to ask ourselves a very important question. Where would be the best dip buy opportunity? And what I'm seeing at this moment is I think the best dip buy opportunity would be probably as close as you can go back on down towards that 50-day moving average. 50-day moving average is at the price of 508.20. 508.20 would be excellent for a perfect dip buy off that area. But let's also be honest. That's another whole about $5 drop. That's a little bit much. So do I think after having this huge sell-off that we're going to get more towards it? I might just say like right around 510. We start seeing like a 510.90, that could be a good dip buy. 510.60, that could be a good dip buy. Let's go back to a larger time frame here. And let's see what we can do. Larger time frame, how low are we right here? We definitely have some sort of support right around this 512-ish mark. Let's go back to a 60-minute time frame here for a second. 60-minute time frame. I'm going to make this a little bit larger. I want to take a look at the past here and just see if there's any sort of mean old support areas that are going to be holding up for us. So I'm just kind of scrolling on back in the past, see if there's anything that's really standing out that would be, oh, hey, this is like the perfect dip buy opportunity. I would probably say right at these bottoms. Let's get rid of this here. So I'm on a 60-minute time frame. I'm on a 60-minute time frame at this time, guys. Can everyone see that at this moment we have this top upper shadow? Then we also have a little bit of platform right here. These top upper shadows. Then we have these top, this top, this top. Then we also have, I'll try to make this a little bit smaller so everyone can see. We can also see bounce play, bounce play, bounce play, bounce play, bounce play. We can also see bounce play. We can also see bounce play. And if we scroll all the way into today, that would be a great bounce play area. That's all the way back on down towards around 508.75. So really the smartest area that I'm seeing is in the 508s. That's the smartest area. And not only is that, a great area, but that's also the 50-day moving average area. So it's kind of tough for me to say, all right, guys, let's go get a perfect dip buy right off the start of the day when I know that the best area for a dip buy is that 508.75-ish mark. I do think the SPY is going to look for some sort of recovery. This is a very big sell-off. I think what I'm going to do most likely is play the game of opposites. If I see a big spike at the start of the day, I'm thinking that I'm going to look for a put contract back on down. And just like if I see a big dump at the start of the day, I think we're going to get a nice bounce play back on up. How many times have we seen that? How many times have we seen a very big spike for the first 15 minutes and then we crash all the way back on down? How many times have you guys ever seen a big dump at the first 15 minutes and then we usually bounce all the way back on up? So kind of putting together my game plan at this moment, I'm kind of thinking maybe the first 15 minutes, let it do its thing. First 15 minutes, let it go up, let it go down, let it do whatever move that it really wants to do. And then of course we can go from there. We can see, where this momentum is going to really be taking us here next. Okay? So, SPY, important today. You can be watching SMCI. You can be watching SPX. You can be watching NVDA. All these plays are going to get a lot of movement. Just make sure that you guys are fully aware of it. Okay? Now, is there any sort of penny stocks out there? There is one penny stock that I think you guys should be watching and be aware of, and that is ADIL. ADIL has room to run up to its 200-day moving average of 285. You might get a little pop above 285, but ADIL is one of the only plays to come out with a hot press release this morning. So you can see ADIL has a 3-star press release. 3-star press release. You can see right here, we do have news. It's up 125% underneath $1 million in float. And it says, ADIL announces peer-reviewed publication highlighting promising safety data and high patient compliance does have treatment for alcohol use disorder. So, taking a look right here, ADIL, 3-star press release, 124% gain, does have under 1 million in float. I do think we could see a quick morning spike, $3 plus, and then get a nice drop on down. I probably wouldn't short that until it goes higher than $3. I think buyers are going to keep that play until it starts getting a little bit higher than that $3 mark. So, I'm definitely, I'm excited. This is going to be a big day. This is going to be a very exciting day, and we're going to see a lot of momentum and a lot of hype here. Usually we have free Thursday YouTube days and free Thursday TikTok days, but I'm thinking that today may be a better day to do a free live stream, and tomorrow we'll just do pre-market commentary. What do you guys think? Over on YouTube and TikTok, do you guys want me to stay live today during the CPI data or go live tomorrow? I go live once a week for free. I think today might be a little bit of a better day to do so. If you guys want me to go live today on TikTok, smash that thumbs on up, or again, double tap the live screen. I get to see how many of you guys are interested. Same exact thing over on YouTube. If this gets over 150 likes within the next 10 minutes, I will stay here today. But right now there's only 40 likes. So you guys better hit that thumbs up if you guys want me to stay here and do this day all live over on YouTube and Tradecaster, and of course, TikTok. So, some other things, team, that I want to make sure every single trader is aware of. Number one, what's one of the top things that I need everyone to be aware of? This Friday is, again, the Friday that I'm so psyched up for. We are only 3 days away until the New York City meetup. I made this entire event for you. I wanted to pick a night where traders could come meet me, make connections, and network with some other major names in the stock trading space. Here's the real kicker. It's all free, guys. I am not charging for this at all. I just want to connect with other traders and let you guys have a fun night out in the city. So yes, guys, I will say you will have to buy your own drinks there if you guys want to drink. If you guys want to get some mozzarella sticks or something like that, yes, you will still have to pay for that. But as for the event, it's not going to be anything whatsoever. Just come on up to the rooftop, find me in the back corner, and we're all going to be hanging on out, having a good time. So where is it? It's at 2:30 in the 5th Rooftop Lounge and Bar in New York City. When this Friday, time 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. We might, be hanging out and go past 7 p.m. I'm kind of assuming we will, but at the same time, team, just be aware. And this is exactly where it's at. That's the rooftop bar right underneath the Empire State Building. So you guys, it's going to be an amazing time. Little heads up, you do need to be over the age of 21 to get into the rooftop. So I don't want anyone traveling a few hours and being like, oh, I can't even get into this. So the heads on up, you have to be over 21 years of age because they do serve alcohol, and obviously you guys know the law. So if you guys are interested, come on through. I cannot wait. I'm going to be there for probably 2 to 3 hours hanging out, talking to you guys, and just being able to make some connections with some traders, get a little food, get a little grub, enjoy the city, enjoy your Friday night. So cannot wait for that, and I hope to see every single trader there. It's absolutely free, no charge whatsoever. So let's get ready to rock. Other than that, it's 9:24 in the market. I'm going to switch over my scanners right now here, traders. And remember, this is the game plan on the day. Game plan on today is going to be, let's be watching the S&P 500 for about the first 15 minutes of the day. If it spikes on up the first 15 minutes, let's get ready for a put contract on down. When we drop on down, let's get ready for a bounce play back on up. So I am looking for almost like whatever it's doing in the first 15 minutes, I'm going to look for the opposite way throughout the rest of the day here. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I'm most likely not going to be trading SPY today. I'm probably going to be trading SPX today. Now, I know lately I've been trading a lot of SMCI. So if you guys were not here yesterday, if you guys take a look, I traded SMCI yesterday and I made $1,020. Right now, team, if you guys don't know my stats are an 89% win rate, an average winning day of $874, and average trades of 3 trades per day. So for anyone who does not know, 3 trades per day, $874, and I win slightly under 9 out of 10 times I trade. That's because I'm disciplined. That's because I'm confident. That's because I'm allowing my trades to be able to profit. I have quick stop losses. I have game plans. I'm prepared. So it's been an amazing so far 2024. This is, I think, the best I've ever traded. It's not the most money I've ever made, but it is, I think, the best I've ever traded. Day after day, I always post my P&Ls over on my Twitter, stock twits, Instagram, all that good stuff. But you can see, $1,020 here. Then yes, on what did we do? Monday we made a nice profit, $550 on Monday. And then last Thursday, before I went out to Utah, I made $2,200. So it's like, we have just been on an amazing, incredible winning streak where we have just had so much profit, so much, and we just want to keep that party going. As for today, guys, again, first 15 minutes, I'm going to kind of let it pass me by, and then I'm going to make a decision from there. Dek, if you had to guess, I think we are going to spike up at the bell. So I think we are going to spike up at the bell and then go from there. All right, so let's see what we have here, traders. Yep, and again, every single trade is done live for you guys. So when people are like, oh, Dek, Dek, your stats right here. I want to see. I literally do it all live for you. Every single day I live trade everything. There's not one trade I make behind the curtains. Every single trade is made on the live stream. So every single person can watch, every single person can follow along, every single person can technically make as much money as I'm making. So traders, let's get ready to go here. Guys, we only got 3 minutes until the market opens on up. 3 minutes until the market opens on up here. So let's get dialed in. Make sure you guys smash that thumbs on up if you guys haven't yet. We are going to be getting ready to get ready to rock and roll. Also, before we kick off this day within the next 3 minutes, I do want every single person to be aware of, we are going to be having a sale on Monday, a sale that we have never done before. So on Monday, if you guys are interested in becoming members of TradeCaster, or if you guys are already members of TradeCaster, we are having a sale that we have never done before. It's called Double Me Up. So if you guys sign up for a 1-month subscription on TradeCaster, you get 2 months of access. If you guys sign up for a 6 months of TradeCaster, you are going to get 1 year of access. If you guys sign up for a yearly access on TradeCaster, you will get 2 years of access. So whatever you sign up for on TradeCaster, we are doubling it so that you guys are all set ready to go. So obviously the annual plan is going to be the best plan. 6 month is great and 1 month is awesome as well. But on Monday and Monday only, it's going to be on Monday and Monday only. It's the Double Me Up sale on TradeCaster. So that is also, if you guys are on TradeCaster right now and you're saying, Dek, I'm going to go to a 6 month and get an entire year. Hey, Dek, I'm going to go for a yearly membership and go for 2 years. Or if you want to do a lifetime membership, I will give you a discount on the lifetime as well. But Monday and Monday only, we are doing the Double Me Up sale. Any subscription that you guys pick, you guys get double of it. Okay? So little heads on up. Monday going to be huge, going to be awesome. Make sure that you guys are all set for that. If you guys are Tradecaster members already and want to take advantage of that, or if you guys want to become Tradecaster members where you can watch me live stream every single day, and of course watch all of our other live streamers every single day. We have all of our live streamers here on Tradecaster. Everyone's just absolutely rocking and rolling. You have access to watch all of these traders every single day and the video library, all part of your membership. So, double me up, baby. Starting up on Monday, get ready to rock and roll. Yep, and you can absolutely, right, go up to a lifetime. I will definitely give you guys some sort of discount if you guys are interested on that. All right, traders. Hey, it's time to get dialed in now. Time to get dialed in, time to get ready to rock and roll, time to be able to have some fun here because it is time, traders. It is time. It is our time right now. You guys ready to trade? You guys ready to profit? Market opens up here in about 40 seconds. Let me see some energy in the chat rooms right now. Let me see some enthusiasm in the chat rooms right now. I want to see some electricity in the chat room right now. Can I get a good old Dekmar trades? Ahoo! Right now, team, we got about 20 seconds until this market goes live. Let's get ready to go. All right, team, getting ready to go, getting ready to rock here. Big day ahead. A lot of opportunity here. SPY right here, traders. Watching the SPY, seeing what we're going to do right at the start of the day. If I had to take a prediction, again, I'm not in on this. I think we're going to get a little pop. I think we will get a little pop. I think we'll spike back on up towards around like 516 or so. So I do think we're going to get a little pop within this first like 10, 15 minutes. But I'm going to wait at least 10 minutes before I make my trade. Okay? Most likely, I'm going to be trading SPX today. Now you're saying, Dek, what's SPX? SPX is just the crazy version of the SPY. That's all it is. It's like the crazy version of the SPY. So I'm really pumped about today. Very excited about today. Getting ready to rock and roll. So I am watching SPX. I am watching SPY. But no trades for me at the start here. I'm going to be sitting back and waiting for that best overall opportunity. So SPY still having some rejection right off that VWAP. And remember, this first 30 minutes is where we are going to have a lot of volume. You're going to have a lot of attention here. Allergy season, guys, starting to kick in. If there's a representative from Claritin D, I would love to be able to sponsor your product for the next probably 2 to 4 weeks. So send me some free Claritin D, and I'll again rep it over on the stream. Can I represent pharmaceutical drugs? I don't know if I can, but if I can, I need some Claritin D up in this bitch right now. I do! My back of my throat hurts. I got a runny nose. There's pollen in the air. I see little dandelions sprinting out of the ground, and I just start walking in the opposite direction. Hey, don't get me wrong, though. I love the weather. The weather's getting so good right now. It's feeling so amazing. I'm going to get so tan. Everyone's going to say, hey, look at Dek. He's so tan, and he's taking Claritin D. Man, that guy's cool. I can't wait until that happens. 9:32 in the market here, traders. Staying alert, staying ready. No forcing by any sort of means right now. Alex, what's up, buddy? Over on Alex. See him over in the chat right here. Always love that guy. That guy's always on point. So over on TikTok, what's up, buddy? CPI data. If anyone is just joining right now and saying to themselves, Dek, I need a little bit of help on what's going on. Inflation is up way too high at this moment. Jerome Powell and the Federal Reserves back in 2022 and 2023, they raised rates 11 times. They actually stated that we were only going to raise rates 3 times. Let's think about how much of a liar. They lie more than your ex. That's what I'm saying right now. Jerome Powell said back in 2021 when we basically gave free money away. When we said, hey, everyone have a good time. We're going to lower interest rates to 0. And yeah, let's send $1,500 to every single person. They were expecting what? I don't know. They just didn't want to fall into a recession when the pandemic happened. And then you know what happened? We created this monster. You guys want to see the monster? I'll show you right now. Back in 2021, we had that initial drop when that whole entire thing happened. And guess what happened? The market started falling and fading and dropping. Then we lowered interest rates to basically about zero. We gave away free money and the market went absolutely crazy. For about a year and a half straight, buy Bitcoin, buy Apple MacBooks, buy this, buy this, buy this. And it turned into this huge machine that we couldn't stop. Then we said, all right, we have to start raising rates to bring down inflation. We again raised rates once, twice, 3 times. Jerome Powell said that we were going to max out at 3 times. Then you say 3 times, my bad, only a couple more. And instead of 0.25%, we got to do 0.5%. Did I say 0.5%? My bad. We're going to do 4 more at 0.75%. 0.75%, then we're done. Hold on, 2 more at 0.5%, and then 2 more at 0.25%. But then we brought down a lot of inflation. We brought down a lot of that spending. But then what happened? People started celebrating once we stopped. And that's where we start seeing another machine basically be made, where now we're spending, and everyone's saying, hey, we're going to be cutting rates right around the corner. Get ready for new highs. We are not cutting rates anytime soon. Anytime soon. I can say that for a fact. That why would we cut rates when inflation is already up at highs? Why are we cutting rates when we are already seeing that the stock market is still at highs? Why are people still spending so much money? And also the big thing is when we cut rates is the sign that we are actually going to be falling into a recession in the near future. This is kind of the biggest thing. And if you want to make some sort of TikTok or whatever, this would be what you want to do out of it. So we want to go to right here. Check this on out here, guys. This is the biggest thing. I've talked about this a bajillion times here. All right, I'm so gassed up right here. I don't know if it's maybe the little C4 I took today, maybe a little bucked up today. I had a little bit of Honey Nut Cheerios today. I'm just feeling absolutely fantastic. But this is, just absolutely crazy to kind of break down. And you could go to Google, everyone. Go to Google and type in Fed rates stock market history of what happens when they cut rates. So people think for some reason or another, when we cut rates, we are going to see this market go on a huge rip and run. When we cut rates, that's going to be when the market's going to collapse. We are going to start cutting rates when we need to cut rates. Jerome Powell is not going to be cutting rates whatsoever until we must cut rates to help save the economy. Cutting rates isn't going to lift the economy up to new highs. Cutting rates is going to help boost the economy back up after dropping. Once we see the first rate cut, that's the sign that the market's actually starting to turn and things are starting to get ugly. Let's go back through history here. You guys ready for this? So I'm going to even look for a little bit of a different picture as well, but you guys can start off with this picture right here. And look what we have here. Back in every single time that we have cut rates, and let's just do like the more famous ones. We cut rates back in 1999 to 2000. What was that? The dot-com bubble. Guess what happened? The market crashed. Notice what happened when we cut rates right here in 2008. What happened? The market started dumping on down. What happened when we started cutting rates back in, again, 2020? Guess what happened? The market started dumping on down. Or 2018, the market started dumping on down. Guess what happened all the way back in 1975 when we started cutting rates? Every single time we have cut rates, every single time that we have cut rates, it has led to a recession. So stop thinking that we're going to cut rates and hit the sky high. Jerome Powell holds interest rates as high as he possibly can until something breaks, and then we cut rates to try to stimulate the economy back on up. Not let's cut rates to go up higher. It's we're going to hold these until this market starts turning and falling, and then Jerome Powell stimulates the economy by saying cut rates, and that's when we start getting a little bit of a pop. So you guys just have to kind of be on the right right understanding of it. But cutting rates does not lead to the market falling. It's just we always wait until the market falls before we start cutting rates. Here's another great picture, guys. This is kind of the one I like the most. So this is what we have here. Take a look right here. We have 13 rate cuts in 2000 and 2003. The market fell 51%. Not from the rate cuts, but because of the dot-com bubble. We had 10 rate cuts in 2007 and 2008. The market fell 58%. And now, most likely, we're going to have probably 5, 6, 7 rate cuts after, I don't know what the term's going to be for this. The inflation spike, the pandemic spike, whatever they name it in the future. But we're probably going to be seeing another dramatic drop after, of course, we start cutting rates. Rate cuts, they always happen during recessions because that's the time we're trying to bring the market up. Once you see rate cuts come from Jerome Powell, that's usually the start that something is very bad and something is very broken. Good? Alex, I want to see a good TikTok later from you, buddy. And if you want to shout out your boy, you can. It's all good. If you want to, hey, whatever you want, bud. Right now, S&P 500. Let's get ready to rock. So right now, S&P 500, guys, staying smart, staying alert here. And we're still waiting for that first trade. You know, I just wanted to kind of break that on down right there. 8 minutes until this market, 8 minutes in. Now, let's also remember something big here, okay? Something big that everyone needs to be on top of. We had the data come out at 8:30. We are having more data come on out here in the next little bit. So it's not going to be coming out for about another 4 hours, but you guys can see the economic reports and Fed speakers. We do have this here, team. Wednesday, 2 o'clock, minutes of the Fed's March FOMC meeting. So 2 o'clock is when we're actually going to be getting some more results from Jerome Powell, from Michelle Bowman, from these people that are in charge of the U.S. currency. Right now, team SPY not really doing too much. Glad we're kind of sitting on our hands right now, waiting for that next possible move. Turn some music back on up here. I was just getting in the zone. Getting a little fired up here, team. People always say, Dek, how do you have so much energy every single day? And I really think when you show up with energy every single day, it makes work a lot more fun. It makes work a lot more passionate. And also when you're doing the job that you want to do, it's very easy to show up with passion. It's very easy to show up with energy. It's very tough to be energetic when you're just on some sort of salary that you don't like. When you basically sign that contract for that 9-to-5 job and you're just showing up just to get paid. You know, I think if every single person brought this passion, if every single person brought the energy, if every single person had the mindset that they actually want to get better at what they do, you know, we'd see the economy keep going higher and higher and higher and higher and basically never stop. And why is that? Because of course it's our mindset. I will forever work a job that I am paid based off my work ethic. Forever. And that's why I love stock trading so much. If I win a ton of money on stock trading, it's because of me. If I lose a ton of money in stock trading, it's because of me. I want you guys to realize that there are jobs out there that, yes, you sign the dotted line and you say to yourself, hey, you know what? I signed this line. I am guaranteed this money. But the thing is, you could work as hard as you possibly can and you're still just only guaranteed that money. It comes down to those two different mindsets. You sign the contract and you say, all right, I can now be a little lazy. I can just kind of do what they want me to do. I can slightly just get by. Or you pick a job that says, hey, I know that there's more risk. If I don't show up, if I don't put in work, if I'm not energetic, if I'm not passionate, if I'm not enthusiastic, guess what? I'm not going to be able to get to that next level. So that's why I'm always here, you know, giving my all every single day because I'm trying to get to that next level. I know that there's someone out there that's working harder than me. I don't know, but you know what? That's where I have in my mind. Someone out there is working harder than me. You know, I want to be the best. Be best streamer. Be the best stock trader. Bring the enthusiasm. Want to be the best looking. Already in the top 10 probably in that category. But you know what? There's 9 others ahead of me. S&P 500 here. Travis, you make a great real estate agent. Thank you. I'd be a great real estate agent. Be a great auctioneer. Be a great conductor. Just sit in the back of a train. One time I got an email asking me if I would be interested in managing how do I put this politely? A nightlife where there are dancers. And I said, why would I ever want to do this? And they said, oh, I just think you have a lot of good enthusiasm and would bring in the right clientele. What the heck is going on here? That was an email I literally got like 3 months ago. Do I want to manage a nightclub where there are women dancing? No, I don't. I'll pass on that one. But thanks for the offer. Right now, we got S&P 500 still just getting a little tighter here. Traders, we are waiting still for that first trade of the day. Still waiting for that first trade of the day. Give me 2 seconds at this moment. Got a huge day ahead, traders. Huge day ahead. Still watching the SPY at this moment. 9:43 in this market. I don't think we have any news at 10 o'clock, though. I don't think we have any news at 10 o'clock. If you guys are watching over on TikTok, make sure you guys hit that follow button. Never miss a live stream. I go live every single morning in pre-market. And on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and that notification button. If you guys want to watch over on YouTube, you guys can as well. And then I am live every single day on Tradecaster, which I'm doing, the entire day, where I live trade, where I teach, where I go over everything. So make sure if you guys are interested in joining, you guys are heading on over to tradecaster.com. This Monday, we have a sale, Double Me Up. Basically, any membership you pick, you get double. 1 month gets 2 months, 6 months get 12 months, 12 months gets 2 years, and lifetime, you don't even want to know. So, traders, S&P 500 getting ready to rock here. Yep, Fed minutes J trades at 2 o'clock. That's going to be a good time. Why don't we trade NVDA? Let's take a look at it. Is NVDA moving a little bit harder? Oh, NVDA's got some action. I like it. So I was looking a little bit more towards just kind of following the S&P 500. But, NVDA's got a nice move so far. What's SMCI doing? SMCI's got a solid move so far as well. So we might actually, instead of, even trading the SPY or anything like that, we might just want to be trading NVDA or SMCI. SMCI is very hot. Taking a look over on the past chart history pattern. Let's see if we get some reversals, in the near future. SMCI deck. What do we have? Connect some dots. Connect the dots, connect the dots, connect the dots. Go across the board here. This is a great opportunity to be able to get filled over on SMCI. Everyone see this downtrend? Top resistance, bounce play, top resistance, top resistance, top resistance, and now look where it's starting to retreat at. Starting to retreat right next to that top resistance mark when we take a look over on SMCI. Did get up towards around that 920-ish mark, now back on down towards 900. So we actually are, again, still setting ourselves up for that possible break of that purple line. I really want to make sure that when we trade today, we win, right? That's super important to me. When we trade, we win. When we trade, we come out on top. I don't care. I don't care a lot of times if I trade twice on the day, once on the day, or 5 times on the day. I just want to trade with predictability. I want to trade with credibility. I want to trade with great setups. That's what I want to trade with. So yeah, SMCI is very hot and very active. I think a great possible dip buy on SMCI could be 875 and then shoot its way back on up. 907 is the 50-day moving average. Possible trade if we come back on down towards like 875 over on SMCI, guys. Possible dip buy opportunity. So SPY is just not moving that much for us. A little too slow for us. Let's go back over to SMCI. See what this one's going to do. I'm actually thinking possible dip buy. Go on calls. See if we can start getting a little bit of a bounce play back on up. So right now, team, let's go over SMCI call contracts. April 12th, if you want to maybe make it a very quick trade. April 19th, if you're going to make this a longer trade. When we're trading SMCI, let's go slightly out of the money. So if we're getting filled at 875, let's go ahead and put an entry at like 905 for a bounce play back on up. Go on the call side, switch on over, do 3 contracts at a time. That's going to cost you actually a little bit too much for some traders. You might have to adjust your call contracts, or if you want to do April 12th. The farther out of the money you go, the least expensive it's going to be. The closer of your expiration date, the least expensive it's going to be. Remember, guys, when you guys are trading options, what do you have to think about? Options is all about, obviously, is the stock going to go up or down? But you also have to not only pick is the stock going to go up or down by doing calls, which we're betting up, or puts that we're betting down, but we also have to bet how high is it going to go? Are we going to get above the price that we have set? So I'm saying if I get filled at 875, I am betting that we're going to get above the price of 905. And I'm going to get above that price before my expiration date, which I'm going to do April 19th. So contracts are much tougher than just buying shares. Buying shares, I could just jump in and I could say, okay, I'm going to hold this forever. And you have no repercussions if the stock just moves sideways or if it slowly fades. There's not going to be any real damages. But with penny stocks, or with options, we have to pick not only are we going up or down, but we got to pick up how high up or down. And
what is the expiration. So the more time you give yourself, the more expensive contracts are going to be. The farther away, or basically the more risk you take, the less expensive it's going to be. If you want to pick, okay, May 24th, I think it's going to get up to the price of $9.05 here, right? Obviously, these are going to be extremely expensive. And why are these so expensive? Because you are basically giving yourself so much time to go up just a very little amount. Or if you put yourself in the money right here, if you put yourself in the money, saying, okay, I'm gonna start off in the money right away. Guess what? These are again $12,000 per contract. So basically, it just comes on down to you stating, hey, you know what? The more time I give, the more expensive it's going to be. The closer I'm in the money, the more expensive it's going to be. So I always like to kind of go slightly out of the money and then be all set, ready to go. So I'll do 9:05, April 19th, call contracts, probably start 3 contracts at a time, and get ready to rock and roll on this. If we can get a little dip by and a little fade back on down. SPY still underneath that VWAP area right now. SPY still slightly underneath that VWAP. Right now, traders, let me ask you guys a question. We are currently 19 minutes into the day. Who here has not pulled the trigger just yet? Because remember, team, we have 7 hours to make money. 7 hours, okay? If you pull the trigger at the first 19 minutes and make money, great. If you pull the trigger in the last 19 minutes and make money, great. If you pull the trigger randomly within that 19 minutes, great. But the thing is, team, it's not a race. No one cares if you make money within the first 10 minutes. What people care about is, did you come out green today? That's all that matters. You have 7 hours to find one stock that you can predict for 5 minutes if it's going to go up or it's going to go down. That's what stock trading is. You guys have 7 hours to find one stock out of 9,000 options. Is it going to go up or down for just like a 5-minute stretch? So you don't have to do that within the first few seconds. You can wait for a setup, wait for an opportunity, wait for a pattern, and then go from there. So you guys are not alone in this in any sort of way here. Really excited, guys. See what's going to be coming on up here next. I'm just kind of looking to see where this momentum is going to take us. Are we going to get any sort of action or ripping or running? Right around 9 o'clock, we know. Right around 9 o'clock, we're going to have a lot of potential behind these plays. So right now, we are sitting back, staying alert. Guys, another thing, just a little heads up, another thing that Fox Runner is going to be adding, which is that brand new news scanner coming on out. They actually just sent me a picture that I was just looking at it right now. Obviously, they have all this, all these different kind of like headers on the side. They're actually adding a new header on the side here, which is going to be like global news, like basically CPI data and things along those lines. So they just sent me a little screenshot of what it's going to look like. And basically, there's going to be a little picture of a calendar, and you can pick what date and see all the news on that day. So upcoming CPI data, Federal Reserve meeting, Jerome Powell speaking. So they're actually adding another thing before you guys get this, which is going to be pick the date that you want to see all the global news, and then it'll be like, CPI data coming on up, Federal Reserve meeting coming on up. So things along those lines. So another thing that, we're going to be having right here over on the Fox Runner, which everyone over on Tradecaster is getting for free. So everyone's over on Tradecaster is getting this for free. You can see all the insider buyer, all the insider sellers, all that good stuff right when this loads on up here. And very exciting. So this is still not the done version. There still is a couple more things that they want to add. So right now, traders, we're all set here. NVDA, is that one still moving on up over on NVDA? NVDA has been a hot play. NVDA has been solid. Deck, how high can NVDA go up to? 13 EMA is at the price of 880. Now, if you guys take a look at this, let's all break this on down together. 13 EMA, okay? The 13 EMA is where we bounced off before. Notice again, we got a little bounce. We have a bounce. We have a bounce. We have a bounce. Then we fell underneath it. And as we fell underneath it, we got rejected, 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 rejected. So I would say the closer we get up to that 880 mark, the closer we get up to 880, the better opportunity you're going to have for a very nice put contract, or AKA a reversal opportunity. So the thing is, NVDA, 880 is the 13 EMA. That's going to be a great chance to be able to say, hey, you know what? Let's get ready for a reversal. Let's get ready for a drop. Let's get ready for weakness. So NVDA team, I would say you still got another probably $10 on this play that this thing could spike its way on up towards. And over the next 6 to 7 minutes, we might go up all the way up towards 875. I'd probably start doing put contracts right around 874, 878, 880. So NVDA, I'm actually thinking about possible put contracts coming up in the future if, of course, we start pushing on up towards 870 plus. And we do have SMCI also still moving itself up pretty good here. So SMCI still moving itself up pretty good. SMCI, as we already talked about, does have that very nice downtrend opportunity. I think that was on a 60-minute time frame, I want to say. Yeah, where we do have this very nice downtrend. Top resistance, top resistance, top resistance. Let me actually adjust this here. We are keeping our eyes peeled on every single one of these moves. No forcing. Let's go over to NVDA here. NVDA getting ready for possible put contracts, aka a possible reversal. NVDA put contract April 12th. April 12th, nice. Let's go with slightly out of the money, like 865 put contracts. 3 contracts at a time is kind of what I like to do. And actually even might go back a little bit farther, April 19th. April 19th, give myself a little bit more time so I don't have to fight time decay as much. But I do know that 13 EMA is going to be some strong resistance. Probably first entry for myself, team, is going to be right around 873, 874. Then I'll slowly scale up with a stop loss right above the 13 EMA. Does everyone understand my game plan? So if you don't understand my game plan, listen up right now. Deck is looking at this squiggly green line. I'm going to get rid of the other line so you're not even confused in any way, okay? So, Deck's realizing that whenever you hit this green line, you bounce off of it, you bounce off of it. You can see we bounced off of it, we bounce off of it, we bounce off it, then we fell underneath it. Now that green line held up as resistance, and it held up as resistance, and it held up as resistance. And now the closer we get up to this area, aka 881, the better chance that we're going to have to actually reverse back on down. So the thing is, there's no guarantees we're going to hit 881. We might only hit 875, then fall. Maybe we hit 879 and fall. Maybe we do hit 881 and then fall. But I'm going to slowly scale in on this play and basically look for this one to start to get a reversal after, again, spiking on up towards, 873, 878, and then all the way up towards 881. Right now, team, we still have this nice dip buy. You know what's really cool as well? We asked this morning, the chat room, we said, hey, is it better to look for a dip at the start of the day, or is it better to look for a crash? And we had 71% of the chat room say that we should look for a dip. Now, the thing is, the S&P 500 really isn't doing that much, to be honest, guys. The S&P 500 really hasn't moved for us, has it? Not really, no. The S&P 500's kind of been a little slow. The S&P 500's kind of been a little dead. The S&P 500 really hasn't done too much for us at this time. Guys, NVDA, I still want a little bit higher. NVDA, go a little bit higher for me. And then let's see if we can get a nice little reversal back on down and start getting that weakness. So NVDA, very nice move so far. So far, we've actually got a nice bounce up $17 on the day after having a little bit of a pullback. And I think we could easily fade back on down towards that VWAP area, that 850 mark, fade back on down towards some bottoms. Also, some traders are buying NVDA today because it fell into the 10% correction territory. If you guys did not see this earlier, let me see if I can find it real quick. We go over to CNBC.com. You can see NVDA is entering correction territory. NVDA enters correction territory as the stock falls 10% from its all-time highs. So NVDA, which makes graphic processing units or GPUs, has been a key beneficiary of the artificial intelligence boom thanks to its demand for its chips. The company's shares are off 10% from their most recent all-time highs, closing higher than more than $9.50 apiece. The stock now closed at $8.53, which is down 2% for the session. Right now, we're still watching NVDA here. We got a little data coming out in 1 minute. So guys, you might get a little pop hopefully coming up in 1 minute, 10 o'clock. That's going to be the goal here. So I would like to see a little pop over on NVDA. Still, the SPY hasn't really done too much whatsoever. The SPY has had a little bit of a climb, and that's basically it. A little climb, a little action. That's basically it so far over on, the SPY. I still want to see NVDA, spike up another $10 or so before a reversal. I appreciate everyone being here today. I appreciate everyone watching today. I appreciate everyone, again, with your support today. I see Wong sent lightning. I appreciate you, buddy. Pretzel sent 4 roses. I appreciate you. So Wong and Pretzel, appreciate you guys. I love you. Some of the best looking people I've seen in my life. All right, let's see what happens here, team, in the next 10 seconds. 10 seconds, guys, getting ready to go. We do have some news. We might get some hype. Might get some hype, might get some action. Come on here. Let's see if we get a little pop on the SPY. Let's see if we get a little green candle. NVDA still a little bit of a pullback here. I want to get a little bit of that pop and try to move on up towards, 870 plus if we can get it again. So far, we've had a beautiful, beautiful candle. Calls, I know there are so many people here. I'm going to say over probably 75% of people haven't pulled the trigger yet, because I know a lot of us are watching the S&P 500, and the S&P 500 is not doing anything. The S&P 500 has done nothing for us. SMCI, we're still kind of waiting on this one. Notice how NVDA is starting to turn right now. NVDA, that 872 put contract could have been solid. You will have a great dip buy and bounce play next to the VWAP. Just a little heads up for you guys. Great dip buy opportunity next to the VWAP. That's going to be very solid. You guys can see bounce in pre-market, bounce in pre-market, bounce in pre-market. So now we're starting to get a couple ideas together. We're starting to get a couple plans together. We're starting to get a couple, we know the 13 EMA at the price of 881 is going to be strong resistance. We know that bounce right off the VWAP is going to be strong support. Right now, NVDA, we're still waiting on this one over on NVDA. Let's see if NVDA gets a little bit of a move here, team. 10:02 a.m. So NVDA, still watching this one, looking for some action. It looks like we are going to get a little bit of a sell-off, but I want to make sure we're being smart. We do have that nice upper shadow right at that 872-ish mark, as we talked about before. A little bit of that pullback room, has room to fall back on down towards around 855-ish. How's SMCI doing? Is there anything hotter, guys, that you guys are seeing right now? Anything a little hotter that you guys are realizing? Anything a little bit faster, a little bit of a quicker mover that maybe you guys are seeing at this moment? S&P 500 just still slowly building some higher lows. we're going to wait for that main move of the day. So guys, hey, trust me. We're taking a little bit of time here, but we're going to wait for that main move of the day. I always ask the chat room this. Would you guys rather have me trade nonstop 24/7 where 50% of the trades are wins, 50% of the trades are losses? Or would you rather have me give you 1 to 2 trades that have a 90% chance of winning? So that's kind of what I do a lot of times, guys. I try to make sure that if I jump in on a trade, we all have a 90% chance of winning. Now, even take a look at this over on NVDA. NVDA, if we got filled at 875, right, or 872, we were trying to get filled on our first entry at 873. It's almost down $10 so far. So we were looking for that 873 entry. Guess what? It came up to 872. Now it's down almost $10 since then. SMCI. SMCI is going to still get, I think, a little crack back on down towards 880. Guys, we are still waiting. Little heads on up, as you guys know, 3 days away from our New York City meetup. So New York City meetup, guys, come on out. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna talk, converse, exchange numbers, have a hot wing eating contest. We're gonna have a pie eating contest. So I will see you guys Friday. Friday, I'll see you guys. Big Daddy says, Dek, I'm up 5% earlier on the short side, but I haven't taken profit yet because I thought the market would continue to drop. Hey, I'll tell you right now, people always ask me this question. They say, hey, Dek, would you lock in profit here? If you are unsure, no one has ever been upset locking in profits. No one ever says, dang it, I can't believe I won $500. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. No one says that. It is always better to say, hey, I locked in profits when I had it, and I would rather be this guy. I would rather lock in $200, $500, and then an hour later say, dang it, I could have made $2,000. Rather than be the guy that said, hey, I lost $500 today, and I was up $1,000 earlier. I would rather always be the guy that said I locked in profits rather than the guy that said, oh, I had profits and gave them all away. Has anyone ever done that before? Has anyone ever gone to a casino before and they were up like $500 and they just didn't know when to stop and they ended up losing it all? Right? We gotta walk away. My dad, he would always, my dad always does this, and he always encourages me whenever we go to a casino. He always says, Sean, you start with $200 or whatever you want to start with, and once you get back to $200 or whatever you want to start with, you just grab that initial $200, maybe $250, and you put it in your back pocket. And now you have all this free fun money. And now you know what? If you make a ton of money off this, great. But if you lose it, you made a little bit of money and you can walk away. You basically, made a little bit of cash and had a fun night. So it's like, that's how you have to think about it. If you're up in profit, lock in some gains, guarantee those gains, and then say, you know what? Now anything else is just gravy on top of it. SMCI guys getting a little bit weaker. We also do have NVDA starting to come on down. NVDA traders, we're looking for that possible dip buy and bounce off slightly right above that VWAP area. 856, that was that 857 region. It's going to probably consolidate. If you want to do a very quick trade, you can, because you're probably going to get a little bit of a bounce off this right back up towards like 860. So if you want to look for a quick trade, right off the VWAP, right off the uptrend, it's going to be like 858. You get filled on, bounce back up towards like 860 plus for like a $4 move. SMCI. I think SMCI is still going to get that little crack on down towards like, 875 or so. I still think SMCI is going to get a little bit of that crack down towards like 875. Got NVDA still waiting for a little bit of this drop. Trying to get our first trades on the day, and we're trying to do it smart. We're not trying to just randomly gamble. Wait for winning plays. Wait for winning opportunities. What's the SPY doing right now? SPY right now, still slow and steady. SPY right now, still slow and steady. If it does ever crack that bottom VWAP again and that bottom uptrend, things could start getting very weak there. You will see some sort of dip buy right around 858. So 858, you will get some sort of dip buy here, team. Right now, NVDA, we are watching NVDA. We are aware of this. Waiting for, again, just a little bit more hype today. We had this monster drop at the start of the day, you know, which was in this you know, data area at 8:30, but you know, we haven't really seen a explosive move since. You know, NVIDIA had a nice rip within that first kind of 30 minutes here. But could we see a little bit of a spike and squeeze? Can we get a little bit of a sell-off? I really don't care if it goes up or down. I just want to see a little bit more movement. So we still have the SPY still trying to go here. Let's take a look. We got SPY still trying to move itself on up. We an SMCI. The reason why I like these places, they're just very active. You know, they're very active at this moment. They have a lot of attention towards them at this moment. There's still a lot of, you know, opportunity towards them at this moment. You know, NVDA getting a little bit of a bounce play here. NVDA did not come on down towards the VWAP. A little bit of a bounce. We might still see one more little pop before we get our sell-off. So I'm actually, you know, let's see here. Can we get a little bit of spike back up towards, you know, 912? 912 or so. Maybe get a little bit of a sell-off. Maybe start getting a little bit of a drop. It'd be nice to see over on, you know, SMCI or, you know, SMCI always has a little bit of a larger spread. So it's always nice to, you know, be able to say, all right, hey, if this play does start getting weaker, we could really start getting a nice crack. We could really start getting a nice fall. I'm not in on anything yet either. I have not pulled the trigger on one trade just yet. I do know SMCI is going to keep bouncing most likely right next to that 900 area. You know, go slightly underneath 900, slightly above 900, slightly underneath 900, slightly above 900, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Here's the SPY with a little bit of an upper shadow, a small upper shadow right there. That could indicate a little bit of a crack coming up in the near future. SMCI still trying to hold. NVDA still holding. SMCI, guys, still waiting on these moves. Notice, whenever we do have upper shadows, guys, this is a really easy way to be able to predict the stock market. When you have upper shadows, it indicates that we are going to have red candles. When you have lower shadows, right, the big long wicks at the bottom, that means you have green candles. So you can see we had a lower shadow, then we had a green candle. We just had an upper shadow. We could definitely see red candles coming on up. Same exact thing when you take a look over on the previous day. The previous day, you have upper shadows. It indicates red candles. Upper shadows, red candles. Upper shadows indicate red candles. So it's very nice to be able to see that when you have these upper shadows, you can be able to say to yourself, okay, red candles are on the way. NVDA also, a little bit of this upper shadow here. What's the SPY doing here? SPY does have that little upper shadow at this moment. Let's see if that can confirm it. But, you know, I do always like looking for upper shadows or lower shadows. Absolutely. Tomorrow, guys, big day. Big day for my golfers out there. We got the Masters kicking on off. I'm not a huge sports bettor, but I will say this. I don't mean to toot my own horn. Is when I sports bet, I win. Okay? Hey. When I sports bet, I win. That's the way it goes. This is a true fact. I could not bet the rest of the NFL season because DraftKings put a pause on my account for winning too much. That is a fact. It was pretty nuts. I literally have it. I can't get in. I can get it now, but I was winning and winning and winning. So I'm going to tell you guys, if you guys want to put a small sports bet over on the Masters, this is exactly what I did. I am currently sitting at this moment with Will Zalatoris. Let me show you here. This is what we got right here, okay? Will Zalatoris. I bet $1,000 that he's going to finish in the top 20. That's going to pay out $2,250. Then I bet Will Zalatoris is going to finish in the top 5 for $500. And that pays out $3,750. So, if he finishes in the top 20, you are going to make still. You are still going to make about $750. If he finishes in the top 5, we're going to make a little over $6,000. Beautiful. Traders, enjoy your $7,000 on Sunday night. That's all I could say. But those bets are already locked in for me. I'm a big Willie guy. Matt. Guys, I don't mean to change the topic, guys. But Will Zalatoris, he's the best. He's the man. So if you come up to me and you say, hey, Dek, are you a big Willie guy? I'm going to say yes. Big Willie. That's what I am. That's who I am. I am the biggest Willie out there. I got it. So let's get ready to get dialed in. Let's get ready to crush it. Let's get ready to go. SPY right now. A little bit weaker, guys. SPY does have that little upper shadow right here, which is a good sign. We're going to wait for this crack here, and you'll get ready to make some money. I know you guys are saying, Dek, make me some money. Make me some money. Well, you know what I'm doing right now? I'm trying to, again, get your mind off of trading for a moment so you guys, again, save your money. I don't want you guys going in the wrong direction here. I want you guys, again, pulling the trigger when we all are going to come out on top. When we all come out on top, that's when I'm pulling the trigger. So we're still waiting on this team. Give it a little bit of time. Give it a little bit of time, a little bit of weakness. We do have SMCI now, still getting a little bit weaker here. SMCI is right on that VWAP area. You might get one more bounce off this, but SMCI does look like it's going to start getting a crack here pretty soon. So SMCI does look like it's going to start getting a crack here pretty soon. NVDA looks like it's going to dump on down towards at least the VWAP here pretty soon. So I am getting very interested where we do have a lot of room to be able to fade and fall. SMCI definitely getting weaker right now. We do have the S&P 500, did have that upper shadow. Currently testing that VWAP area right now. So if you want to do puts, I'm not opposed. But the SPY is still above that VWAP area. SPY really hasn't done too much for us just at this moment. Waiting and watching here, team. Shout out to everyone that's watching us over on YouTube today. Shout out to everyone over on tradecaster.com. Get ready for Monday sale. Monday sale, double me up, baby. Whatever subscription you guys choose on Monday on Tradecaster, we're doubling it. 1 month gets 2 months. 6 months gets 12 months. 12 months gets 2 years. So if you have ever thought about saying, I want to give Dek a try out. I want to try all the traders over on tradecaster.com. I want to have access to the chat room and the video library and watch him trade every single day and learn from him and all the traders on Tradecaster. Monday, there has never been a better opportunity. So double me up on Monday. Get on over to tradecaster.com, sign on up, and we will double whatever subscription you guys are going. If you guys are already current members, you can upgrade your subscription and get the double me up. So we'll be all set. For the lifetime membership, we're going to give you a nice discount. Nice discount. Or if you would like to, if you got a son or a daughter, we will, again, if you purchase a lifetime membership, we'll give you a free lifetime membership to give to a friend, a son, a daughter, a wife, a husband, an ex-wife, maybe, again, your wife's boyfriend, maybe your wife's father-in-law, aka your dad, anything. So, yep, every single day, guys. Tradecaster is like the Twitch of stock trading. That's what I call it. So you guys can be able to watch me trade, watch Kush trade, watch Policing Pips trade. You guys can be able to watch AK trade. You guys can watch Active Trader trade. You guys can watch Caesar trade. He's our futures trader over there. We have shorting NASDAQ trash trade. We got the spread trade. So we basically have, again, you guys can see right here, you know, liquid trading, trades bonds and futures. We have regular stocks, regular market. We have bonds and futures here. Here's options. Here's regular stocks. You know, for me right here, options. Here's futures. So we got a lot of options. We got a lot of futures. We got stocks and shorting. So you guys can come on over, watch all this good stuff. Team SPY is still bouncing right now. SPY is still trying to bounce a little bit. SMCI is still looking for that possible bounce. One shot Fodge, your wife's boyfriend. Hey, it happens. I'm not going to count it out. You know, your wife's boyfriend, maybe a great guy. You know, maybe you want to give him a lifetime membership. I don't know. I'm not going to say no. What is that called? I don't know what that's called, honestly. Polygamy? SMCI here, team. SMCI getting a little bit of a bounce back on up. We have bounced right here at this bottom. And we are still trying to get another little bounce here. Right now, traders, we are still staying alert. You guys do make me laugh, though. I will say that. You guys do crack me up every now and then. Only every now and then. You guys are fantastic. SMCI here, traders. SMCI, another bounce off the VWAP. Did NVDA ever come on down to the VWAP, guys? Nope, NVDA has yet to come on down towards the VWAP. It looks like it's going to go for that 875 mark. Guys, SMCI, what's the high of the day right now? SMCI, high of the day, coming on up towards that 871-ish mark. If you want to go small on calls right here, we did not crack the VWAP. You could go small on calls. Calls, small contracts right now, definitely, again, very solid. Man, I love this drop. This drop sounds so good. Tradecaster, Jerome Powell, are you ready to dance? Are you ready to dance? Oh, when there's CPI data in the air, I just want to tell every single trader here to grab the person's hand right next to you, put it on the mouse, and click buy all the calls you can. Are you ready? Buy all the calls you can. Buy them all. Oh, I love you. I love you, everybody. I'm feeling skinny, Tony. Oh. Has anyone ever been to a festival before? Has anyone ever been to a festival before? That's basic. I've never been to a festival, but that's how I imagine every festival to be. Do you feel me? I am with you here. Grab the hand next to you and fall in deep, passionate love and intimate with each other. I want you getting intimate with each other right now. Right now when this beat drops. When this beat drops at this moment, I want you to look at a stranger and I want you to be intimate with each other. Right now in the name of love. I don't know. Maybe that's how I would just be as a DJ. I feel like if stock trading doesn't work out, I might just have to start, putting some playlists together and start maybe again doing that. Would anyone buy tickets to that? I feel like that would be a nice little niche. That's what I think it. I think I could do next. Deck, you got me too fired on up. I just bought all the calls. Okay. So it is working. What would my DJ name be? I'm thinking something ravishing, something sexual, something aggressive. Thinking DJ Jafar. Like that evil guy from Aladdin. And I come out with a big cape on. SMCI. DJ Decalicious, DJ Willie. Respect the deck, Wu-Tang. Respect the deck, Wu-Tang. So right now we're still waiting for that big drop, still waiting for this next move here, team. I mean, hey, let's be honest. I'm happy we haven't pulled the trigger yet. I'll be honest, I'm happy we haven't pulled the trigger. Deck, what's your biggest trade so far this year? Yep, you are 100% correct. My biggest trade so far this year has actually been my crypto portfolio. Team, for anyone who does not know, crypto at this time has been my best investment. I'll just show you guys my crypto coins right here so you guys can follow them, you can buy them, you can do whatever you want with them. Okay? I've turned $15,000 into just shy, I think I'm slightly down right now, of $50,000. So I've been able to make, the most I was up was about $40,000. Right now I'm up about $30,000. So these are my cryptos. I'm in on Chainlink, I'm in on Centrifuge, I'm in on TokenFi, I'm in on Maple, and I'm in on RIO. Those are the ones that I'm in on. Okay, take a look at every single one here. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys, break this on down for you. I bought about 2 months ago. 2 months I bought. Take a look. I'm in underneath $1 here. We are now seeing this play all the way up towards 220 over on RIO. I'm in underneath $1 over on RIO. You can take a look at Maple, and you guys can see, go to all over on this play. This play, I'm in right around $17. Spoke on up towards around $25. Still up $2 over on this play over on Maple. This play over on TokenFi, one of the best ones so far. TokenFi, go over to all. Over on TokenFi, guys, this play, I'm in underneath 10 cents, spiked up over 22 cents. So if anyone's even saying, oh, Deck, you know, how do you find these plays? How do you know what these plays are that you're supposed to be on? I literally, again, posted a video 2.5 months ago telling every single person I'm buying these cryptos. These exact cryptos, I told every single person. So it's like, guys, I can't do much more than showing you guys exactly what I'm doing. So when you go over to the videos here, it was literally this video right here, 2 months ago. I found the next Bitcoin-like investment. Billionaires are already in. And in this video, I literally go over exactly what cryptos I'm going to be buying. So you guys can see right here, tokens that you guys can get involved in. And then you guys can see there's TokenFi right there. I talked about that one. Talked about CFG right here, Centrifuge. Talked about Landshare right here. Talked about that one. Talked about Relio right here. Talked about that one. So it's like I literally posted this video 2 months ago telling you guys exactly what crypto I was going to do. Right now, make sure that you guys see that all. Motivation Center, I appreciate the roses over there. Appreciate ya. But yeah, make sure you guys go to at Sean Dekmar on YouTube, and you guys can, you know, go ahead and watch all my videos there. Right now, we do have SMCI. SMCI and NVDA are basically both inside. There's two things I'm seeing right now. You guys ready for this? This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing top resistance going across the board here. Top resistance going across the board right there. And then we do have bottom support going across the board right here. So I do have a channel set up over on SMCI, which is basically going back and forth, back and forth. The other thing that some people may say, though, is, Deck, I see a little bit more of like downtrend. You know, I see like a little bit of a downtrend. I'm going to tell you guys this. If SMCI breaks this downtrend, this purple line, I'm going to do calls back up to 920. Okay? Makes sense? So if we stay underneath this area, we could possibly squeeze and dump. If we break this area, I'm probably going to do calls up towards 920 plus is going to be the goal. Right now, the SPY hasn't really done anything. The SPY is just very slow and steady right here. And if the SPY starts cracking this area, we could see a big sell-off. NVDA also still has that potential to sell on off all the way on down towards that 857 mark. So we still have, you know, it looks like shorts are going to win right now. It looks like puts are going to win right now. But please be aware that these plays coming on up here in the future, they could easily still get those little pops if we're inside of a channel. SMCI at this moment, I would definitely be leaning more bearish, aka doing puts, aka doing shorts, until you get above the price of 905. Above the price of 905, you could squeeze on up. NVDA, you could see this as well. NVDA underneath the price of 860, we could easily go all the way down to 857 and possibly even start falling more from there. So we do have top resistance, top resistance, top resistance. You guys can see we do have little higher lows at this moment, and we do have the S&P 500 at this time trying to hold up its gains, and this play is inside a little bit of a channel setup. So you see a little channel setup over on the S&P 500 right now, just basically going back and forth. So it's not like we've missed anything today. We haven't missed one play today. We haven't missed anything whatsoever. We're all sitting back, staying smart, waiting for that best move. Now, a little heads on up, guys. For anyone that's asking questions about cryptocurrency, saying, Dek, you know, what's your broker for cryptocurrency? You buy these tokens on different exchanges. There's not really a broker, okay? You have wallets, okay? So if you want to go ahead and let's say you want to buy, you know, like my stocks, let's go, or my crypto. So you click these and you say, all right, Dek, I want to go ahead and I want to buy CFG. Click CFG. And after you click CFG, you scroll on down here to, again, the CFG markets. And these are all where you can buy CFG, aka Kraken. Kraken's very popular. This is the one that most people use here. And you can go over to the Kraken website, kraken.com, and this is where you can buy CFG. Okay? So you can be able to go in here, and then you can start buying CFG. So it's like, you know, you have to use different exchanges. So basically, you might have a Meta wallet, or you may have a Coinbase wallet. And I've done this before, but I'll do it one more time, okay? Because I know it's confusing. So everyone, please listen up here. I'm going to turn off the music here for a second, okay? Turn this off, turn this off, turn this off. Right now, I'm going to break this on down into a 30-second crash course on how to buy cryptocurrency. You guys ready for this? Everyone listen up here. Okay, this is how you're going to do it, how you buy crypto for those who do not know. First things first is number one, get a bunch of money, okay? That is very important if you want to buy crypto. Number two, you are either going to open a MetaMask account. Go to metamask.com or go to coinbase.com. One of the other, okay? You're going to fill out all that stuff, and now you are going to have what we call a wallet, all right? Now you are going to deposit the money. So you are going to deposit the money into your MetaMask or your Coinbase account, okay? Then after you deposit your money, you are now going to have it in your account. What you're going to do now is you are going to turn this money into Ethereum. So you are going to buy Ethereum. Dek, why do I need to buy Ethereum? Because the way it works is you have to exchange Ethereum for these smaller little crypto meme plays. So now you have Ethereum in your wallet. So you have Ethereum in your wallet. Okay? Now you're going to go over to these different exchanges, such as Kraken or whatever one that your meme coin provides you. So now you go over to these different exchanges, and then you are going to sign up to the exchange that you want to, and then you are going to connect your wallet. So go over to the exchange, connect your wallet. Now, after you connect your wallet, you are now going to be able to access these cryptos or these memes. And you are going to take the ETH that's inside your wallet, and now you're going to buy these meme plays or these smaller cryptos, such as RIO or such as CFG or any of these plays. Then, after you've done that, you now have these plays in your wallet, and now you're all set, ready to go. Okay? So, Dek, how do I get out of these plays? You have to do this, but in reverse. So you basically do the whole entire process in reverse here, where now if you want to get out of these plays, you turn this into ETH. You put ETH in your wallet. You go back over towards, again, your Coinbase or MetaMask account, sell your ETH into money, and then you could be able to take out your money. So I know, again, it's a little confusing, but that's, how you're going to have to go ahead and buy these cryptocurrencies by getting it, exchanging it to ETH, purchasing ETH into these plays, and then you're going to have it in your wallet. So I know it's a little confusing, but rewatch that a few times. That is the right way. Follow it step by step. Dek, I'm confused with step one. Step one. I'm confused with step one. Get a whole bunch of money. Okay, yeah. Step one is have money to invest. Dek, I can't even pass step one. All right, hey, no problem. Also, little heads on up, Lightspeed CEO is also going to be coming here. Get ready for some awesome prizes from Lightspeed. So if you guys use Lightspeed, which is the broker that I use, on Friday, he is going to be at the rooftop with us. So traders, can't wait to meet you and speak with you at this amazing event on Friday, hosted by Dekmar Trades. So you guys will be able to meet the team over on Lightspeed for everyone that's showing up Friday. And again, this is a free event. I just want to be able to meet you guys, hang out with you guys, and have some fun. Come on up to the rooftop. Let's take some pictures. Let's talk a little bit, grab a drink, get some mozzarella sticks, whatever you guys want. Let's just enjoy a Friday night together. So it's gonna be a good time. So every single trader, if you guys want to, it's at 235th Rooftop Lounge and Bar this Friday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. NVDA, guys. NVDA starting to squeeze. NVDA going for a little bit of a squeeze here. SMCI also could possibly be going for a squeeze coming on up. Right now, NVDA, guys, is starting to get a little bit of this break. We do have our bottom support team. Most likely, if I had to take a guess, we're going to watch for a new high of the day and watch our puts back on down. This is what I think is going to be a third touch breakout pattern. I think NVDA is going to get a breakout, but I think it's going to get a breakout on the third touch. This would only be the second touch. So basically some examples of this. Let me go over to like my handy dandy boot camp right here. My handy dandy boot camp, and let me type out channels. Let's get some channels here. Okay, boom, look at this. Okay, this is going to be solid here. So, team, this is like some stuff I teach here, talking about channel patterns. Notice what we have here. One touch, two touch. The third touch is where we get a breakout, okay? Notice what we have right here. One touch, two touch. The third touch is where we get our breakout, okay? Take a look right here. One touch, two touch. The third touch is where we get our breakout, okay? One touch, two touch. Third touch is where you get your breakout, okay? So the best example I would say is like right here. We have our one touch, our two touch, and our third touch is where we get our next leg. That's what I think NVDA is setting itself up in right now. I think we're going to have one touch. I think we're going to have a two touch of 873. Then we're going to fall on down. And then we're going to get like our third touch breakout with it probably at like lunchtime at like 12:30 or so, okay? So if you guys are interested, wait for a pop up to a new high of the day today, like 874, and then get ready for a reversal. So it's going to be one touch, two touch, and then probably a third touch all the way back on down. Or a third touch to get the breakout. But still, even for a CPI day, it's not like there's crazy amount of hype. Let's go over to the economic calendar here. Remember, team, anything that's coming on up economic calendar-wise. Economic calendar Wednesday. 12:45, Chicago Fed President Austin Goolsbee speaks. 2 p.m., minutes of Fed's March FOMC meeting at 2 o'clock. So that's going to be coming on up here. At 2 o'clock, we want to make sure that we're all set, ready to go. So I want to see, can we get a little bit of a pop and a squeeze and then a drop back on down, then get ready for a trade maybe this afternoon after that. So right now, traders, we're all set, ready to rock, seeing where this momentum is going to take us. So yeah, my scanners, guys, for anyone that's wondering, is I do use Fox Runner for all of my news and insider transactions. So to basically see, okay, hey, is anyone buying or selling Tesla right now? I can go through and see, everything over here on Fox Runner. So my news scanner I use is Fox Runner, which is not available yet. It's going to be available in 1 month. Trade Ideas is the scanners that I use, and then Lightspeed is the broker that I use. So just a little heads on up for you guys so that you guys are all good. So NVDA, guys, still watch this little pop on up towards like 874, 875, and then get ready for a drop back on down. So we're always, waiting and watching, seeing what's going to be coming on up here. NVDA, throw this music back on at this time, kind of waiting to see where this momentum's going to take us towards. Obviously, we're all set, ready to go at this time. Still just kind of waiting and watching, though. Want NVDA to spike on up and then get that pullback and get that reversal. These are the hottest plays in the stock market, NVDA and SMCI. So that's why I'm watching them. If you're saying, Dek, why are you watching, NVDA or SMCI? It's because these are the hottest plays. So if the hottest plays aren't moving that much, then we know we're not missing anything. But let's just be ready over on NVDA for a little bit of a pop and a squeeze and then a reverse back on down. I do think we're going to get a new high of the day here, and this would be the second touch, not the third touch. So let's watch for this one to squeeze on up, guys, for our second touch, not our third touch, and we can look for put contracts over on NVDA. So it'd be put contracts over on NVDA after the second touch. So we'd actually want to watch it go up towards like 876. You know, we want a new high of the day. We want about another $4 to $5 spike first. So let's see if we can do this here. And yes, guys, I live stream every single day. So if you're saying, hey, Dek, how do I know you're a profitable trader? If you join Tradecaster, you will see I live stream every single day. Not only that, I post every single P&L over on social media, good or bad. I also do over on my YouTube channel. I post all my recaps of the videos that I do, so you guys can be able to see, the days that I win and the days that I lose here. So let me actually go over towards this so you guys can be able to watch this. So if you guys go to recently uploaded, you guys will be able to see, all my trades here. Oh, let me just click this here, where I do post recaps nearly every single night, showing, if I won that day, $3,000, $2,000, $1,900, $613, $1,300, $710, $939, $633, $716, $571, $360. So I always, again, do post these recaps of my live trading sessions as well, so that you're all set, ready to go. I also do have a couple videos as well of me doing live logins to my broker. I do have a live login to my best year ever as well. So you guys can see this. I do type in my username, I type in my password, and then I go ahead and I click the log on button. And now this takes us to the back end right here, just because I always want to be transparent. And you guys can see, 2021 was my best year ever in stock trading. How much money was I able to make? $552,000. I do go through this, break down every single month, show you guys every single month. I show you guys my tax statements as well in this video, so you guys can be able to see absolutely everything. So my best year ever was $551,000 in profit, and you guys can go ahead and see a live login over on my YouTube over here as well. The thing is, team, the reason why I make it so easy is because I got nothing to hide, baby. I said I got nothing to hide, baby. So it's like, oh, Dek, show me a live trade. Boom, done. Hey, Dek, there's a live login. Boom, done. Hey, Dek, post your recap. Boom, done. It's like not everyone's legit. I get that. But you know what? You're looking at them. You're looking at the legitness. You're looking at the guy sitting behind the camera that's coming through his screen right now to get after you. To say, hey, I want more of you. I want you. There's a reason why 99.9% of traders don't live stream their stock trades. Why? Because it's not real. It's fake. Hey. Who here has ever signed up to a chat room before, a community before, and you didn't see anything whatsoever? It was basically like this. It was basically just, the person just being completely gone and just saying, okay, hey, guys, I'm in on a trade right now. Boom, just made $10 billion. Who else made $10 billion with me? Who else did it? Good. If it's not done live, if it's not done in person, if it's not done in real time, if it's not done in front of you, it's not real. Right now, NVDA, still waiting for this pop up towards like 876, and then yes, I'm going to do a couple put contracts here. Up near around 876, 877. And if I may add, it is an absolutely BEA beautiful day out. BEA beautiful. Guys, here comes that possible new high over on NVDA. We want to see a nice big upper shadow over on NVDA. Nice big upper shadow over on NVDA. Golden Paquito, I love you, buddy. Guys, here comes a new high. Guys, all, you know, a lot of eyes, a lot of alert right here. Let's see if we can squeeze on up. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Put contracts, 865, I like it. Start with 3 contracts at a time. Let's see if we can keep on breaking a little bit. Get a nice couple squeezes here. Up towards, 875 plus. So this is what I think is going to be the second touch. And then we're going to have a nice little pullback. So I want to see 875 plus. Start getting a couple, puts. And then see this thing, fade on down. So remember, the entire game plan on this right here is just for looking at those channel setups as we already went over. That's it. Just those channel setups. We're looking for this to be the third touch. Basically get a little overextended move and then get a little sell-off right back inside the channel. That's it. Get a little overextended move right back inside the channel. Bottom blue support right here. Top red resistance right here. Had a little bit of an 874. Can we be able to smack that? Be able to break that? Smack that. Bop. 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 Dek, you taking the helicopter to New York? No. Guys, what type of guy would I be to show up in a helicopter landing on a rooftop on Friday? What type of guy would I be? I'm actually going to take the Dekmar Trades Tradecaster private jet, jump out of it 13,000 feet up. Probably, again, free fall anywhere between 13,000 to hit the basement at around 3,000. Pull the trigger, land right on the rooftop. That's probably what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to skydive in. Right now, traders, NVDA still watching here. Guys, NVDA falling back inside the channel. If you guys got filled at 874, that's great. I'm missing my entries by $1 so far. I wanted to get filled at 875, 876. High of the day was 874. NVDA, before I wanted to get filled at 873. The high of the day was 872. I've missed my entry so far by $1 each time. So, I mean, the puts so far are starting to pay again. Z Trades, Dek, I'm going to buy you a martini. When you land from your skydive, how would you like it? Extra filthy. Okay? So again, when the waitress says, "Oh, how would you like your martini?" say filthy. Extra filthy. And just when you think it's filthy, go ahead and make it even filthier. You dirty little drink. That's what you got to say. NVDA. Right now, team. Watching this one. Notice how we are getting a little bit of a drop for anyone that is, currently sitting over on puts right now. If you guys got filled at 874, again, a great job, great work. It is getting slightly weaker here, which is a great sign already. So for anyone that got filled, I wanted to get filled at 875. We hit 874, so I'm just missing my entries. But the thing is, I'm missing my entries just by this, but they're all profitable. Like every alert that we put out there has been profitable. It's been the right play. It's been the right direction. It's been the right idea. It's just I'm slightly missing it. SPY right now, team. SPY's starting to turn. SPY's starting to turn right now. SPY's starting to get a little bit weaker. And as you guys can see, I do not have any entry just yet on this trade. But if the SPY starts cracking this bottom, team, this could easily fade on off. This could easily get weaker. This could easily start dropping if the SPY starts cracking this bottom. We just tried to get an attempted breakout. It did not work, and the SPY came all the way back on down. NVDA at this moment still consolidating slightly, but we might start getting a little bit of that sell-off here still. I still like the opportunity for that sell-off. I still like the opportunity for that drop. I still like the opportunity for that dip and for that weakness and for this whole entire NVDA play to start getting weaker. So please just be aware, I am very interested still on the put side because I do think we have room to be able to fade and fall all the way back down to this blue line here. Remember, we're in channel setups. Channel setups are going to be the same exact thing as the SPY just did. The SPY is inside of a channel setup. Okay, so let me break this on down here. Channel setup over on the SPY. We do have bottom support right here, bottom support right here, bottom support right here, bottom support right here. You guys can also see we do have top resistance right here, top resistance right here, top resistance right here, top resistance right here, and top resistance right here. When we get to the top, we fall back down to the bottom. Top, back to the bottom, top, back down to the bottom, top to the bottom, and then guess what happened? We try to break the top, we're falling back down to the bottom. This is most likely now going to be what is happening over on NVDA, especially if the S&P 500 starts cracking here. If the S&P 500 starts cracking this bottom, it's going to be a little bit of a free fall. Everyone get ready for potential puts over on SPY or get ready for potential puts over on NVDA, because if this cannot, get back above that 870 mark, there is a great chance that we could fall all the way back on down towards like 861, 862. So please just be ready for that if you guys are interested on this play. Most likely I would be looking for NVDA 865-ish put contracts, April 19th. Give myself a little bit of time, so I don't got to worry about too much of time decay. And then we're going to see if this thing can fade and fall. So I am getting ready for an entry, guys. Getting ready for an entry here. I just want to see if the SPY can't hold this uptrend. If the SPY can't hold this uptrend and we start cracking, everything should start fading and falling pretty well. So be ready for this, team. Be ready for this. It's kind of setting itself up in a little bear flag pattern. Let's see if SPY cracked that line, and that's probably when I'm going to pull the trigger on NVDA. I mean, we haven't been able to make a big profit just yet, have we? No. Now, Dek, what if we don't crack this bottom line? What if we start bouncing back on up? Well, then most likely NVDA, guys, is going to start, moving back on up towards 873 and try to break through that 874 mark and break on out. But if we cannot do that, we could easily go all the way back down to 864. We could easily go back on down towards 865. I think there's going to be at least another $3 drop coming over on NVDA. There might be like one touch of 871 or so though. So just be ready on this, team. I'm just really trying to make sure every single trader is prepared if the SPY starts turning. Because we haven't had that massive sell-off just yet today, have we? No. We haven't had that massive sell-off. We haven't had that monster dump. Guys, SPY is starting to crack. Guys, SPY is starting to crack. I am going to jump in on my first trades right now. I'm going to jump in, entering on my first trades right now. Okay. Giving this a chance, guys. In on my first trades right now at this moment because the SPY is starting to crack its channel. As the SPY is starting to crack its channel, I think NVDA is going to have a little bit of a pullback. So you guys can see I just jumped in on this play, looking for NVDA to have a pullback. Now, why am I looking for that NVDA pullback? Because the S&P 500 is underneath this channel. As long as the S&P 500 stays underneath this channel, we could fall all the way down towards this VWAP area and be able to keep on cracking. But I want this to continuously flush. I don't want this to bounce back up and go in this channel. I want this to continuously flush here and actually fall and dip and drop and see NVDA now go all the way on down towards, 864, 863. So if I can get $800 on this trade, I'm just going to lock in $800 in profit, okay? So $800 would be a great goal. That would be if NVDA can fall on down towards like 865. Right now we're at $400, almost $500 right now. Up almost $500 on this trade, and it's just because we're watching the S&P 500. If the S&P 500 falls and cracks, it's going to bring NVDA down with us. So right now, team, you can see S&P 500 cracking this channel. NVDA right now starting to get pulled back because the S&P 500 is the top 500 companies in the United States. The S&P 500 is the basket of the top 500. If you get pulled back on the basket of the top 500, that's also going to lead towards some weakness. Guys, NVDA, a little bit of a bounce here. S&P 500, I want to see the S&P 500 turn and flush. So right now, team, guys, Jay Sanchez saying, Deck, where's your trade? I can't. It's right on the live stream. Right here. This is my live trade right here. So you can see everything right here. This is my live trade. This is my live stream. The green numbers. So right now, as long as the SPY stays weak, I'm going to keep on holding. Goal is to see NVDA go down to 865. Guys, we're at $570 now. We're at $570. Let's see if we can get a nice dump on down towards, 865, 864. That's the goal. Now, also, with this being stated, team, I'm going to have a stop loss of $200. This means no matter what, I'm leaving this trade profitable. Make sense? So if I ever, over on NVDA, if for some reason or another, if this play right here, hold on, NVDA, April 19th, okay. For whatever reason, if I do not make, or if it starts going back on up, I want to guarantee that I make at least $250. Guys, there's $660. We just cracked 866. Guys, SPY's starting to turn right now. Guys, SPY's going to turn. Everyone's going to get paid right here. Guys, little heads up. Everyone's going to make money right here. So guys, everyone's going to make money right here. We're going to get to that $800 target together. Guys, we're up $705 at this moment. Let's see if we can crack on down. Guys, we're going to do it. We're going to get there. 700, 690. We're almost there. We're watching for NVDA to crack now. 865, guys. We're going to get there. 795, 870. Guys, take your profits here pretty soon. We're up $840 and guys, $810 profit. That was our target. Congratulations. Guys, enjoy your gains. Enjoy your profits. I told you guys all we needed was one trade and I would make you guys money. All I wanted was one trade. All I wanted was one opportunity for you guys and I'd make you guys money. I told you I'd make you money today. That's all you guys had to do. Just give me some time. Give me some patience that I can tell you exactly where to buy. I can tell you the exact time to get in and I can tell you guys where you can get involved on these plays. So congratulations, everyone. Nice work. Corey over in chat just made $1,400 with me. Shout out to you, Corey. Deck just made $1,400 with you. Hey, I told you guys, all you guys got to do is give me a chance, man. Give me a chance. Allow me to make this money for you. Allow me to change your life. So great job, guys. Yes, everyone drop your profits over in chat. Right now, everyone drop your profits on how much you guys are up right now over in chat. So I made $810. That was my target. Noah, that's a big one, Noah. Noah over here just made $6,000. So take a look right here. Good shit. Thank you. Great play. Noah just made $6K with you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Noah. What do we have over in Tradecaster right now? Tradecaster, I want to see some big gains from everyone. Well done. Nice trade. Made 2K with you, Deck. Nice game plan. Just made $360 with you, Deck. Shout out to you. Good job, everyone. So that was great. Shout out to everyone right there. What else do we have here? Over in, we have some other profits also. Here we go. Some more profits. Congrats, everyone. 380.33. Great job, Deck. $350 profit. Shout out to you. So again, awesome job. So team, let me ask you guys this, okay? More profits coming on the way right now over on Tradecaster. I love it, team. So what else do we got? Again, I just love seeing these gains. $360, $100, $100, $160. Roman just made Roman right there with $1,000. So shout out to Roman right here, $1,011. Guys, and we are still seeing NVDA fall lower. So NVDA is falling lower at this point. So traders, I'm going to break this on down and I'm going to tell you guys exactly how I was able to predict this. Okay? So I'm gonna break this on down and tell you guys exactly how I was able to predict this. Are you guys ready for this? Because I want to be able to make sure that you guys are all good. So, how I was able to do this was number one, pattern recognition. Wait, that's not what I want to say. Pattern recognition. That's the word I'm looking for. So, number one, pattern recognition. What did I show you guys and what did I tell you guys? I showed that we were inside of a channel pattern. Now, if you were still asking, Deck, what is a channel pattern? What is a channel setup here? I told every single person that we are going to be having a setup like this. We're going to touch once, we're going to fall on down. We're going to touch twice, we're going to fall on down. And if it can get back up to the third time, that's when we're going to get a nice breakout. So you can see right here, here's one touch, we fall on down. 2 touch, we've fallen down, and the 3rd touch is where we get a breakout. 1 touch fall, 2 touch fall, 3rd touch fall, right? Or 3rd touch breakout. What do we have right here? 1 touch fall, 2 touch fall. If we get back on up again, 3rd touch would be our breakout. So not only did I see the perfect channel pattern for us, but I also noticed that the S&P 500 was inside a very nice channel. Now, team, take a look at this on the 1-minute chart. Bouncing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. When support goes, everyone runs away. When support goes, everyone starts crying. Everyone starts saying, get out of the play, have your stop loss get hit. It's a big panic room. And that's where we got the sell-off. You know what's really cool? Take a look on the daily chart. Here's on the daily chart. This is the 1-minute chart here. This is the daily chart here. We had the same exact thing happen. What happened when we cracked the channel? We had the biggest red day of the year when we fell underneath the channel. What happened on a smaller scale, such as a 1-minute time frame? We cracked the channel, we got a sell-off. So not only did I recognize that we had a channel set up here, I also recognized that we had a 3rd touch channel pattern over on NVDA. So NVDA, 3rd touch channel pattern, the 2nd touch always leads to pullbacks. S&P 500, 1-minute uptrend. Same exact thing that happened over on the daily chart over on S&P 500, which led to a big sell-off. Because I know these patterns, because I know these setups, because I know these ideas, I'm able to help you guys be able to make money day in and day out. So this is so big. This is so crucial. And make sure if you guys are not TradeCaster members and you're saying, wow, I've never made money so easily in my life, get ready Monday. TradeCaster.com. The sale, double me up. You get 1 month, I give you another month. You get 6 months, I give you an entire year. You get 12 months, you get 2 years. And if you get a lifetime membership, your choice. I'll give away another free lifetime membership, or I'll give you a nice discount on the lifetime membership. So it's really up to you. But if you guys, again, love the way we trade here, if you guys love the consistency, if you guys love the opportunities, if you guys are loving the profits and how easy it is sometimes, make sure you guys are joining us on TradeCaster, especially on Monday. Yep, the sale is Monday and Monday only. So the sale is Monday and Monday only if you guys are interested. So make sure you guys write that down right now. And make sure that you guys are all set over on TradeCaster. And all members, you guys can also upgrade, which again, a lot of people are going to take advantage of. And you guys can also see, it's like, it's not only myself, you got all these live streamers. J-Trades, one of my favorite live streamers. J-Trades is the man. He's right above me right here. J-Trades, one of my favorite live streamers, killing it day in and day out. Active Trader, AK, Policing Pips, Kush, Caesar. Caesar also one of my go-to favorite guys. He's an absolute beast. I love seeing Caesar trade. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that on out. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Let's get the tunes up a little bit. Guys, I'm going to get a quick drink of water, and then we'll see what we can do next, all right? I'm going to turn up the tunes a little bit right here. Let's get a quick drink of water. We'll be all set, ready to rock. TradeCaster! TradeCaster! Woo!
I keep on staring up at the ceiling, waiting for you to give me some kind of reason. Are you even listening? Am I talking to myself again? And I know you don't owe me your love, and I know that you don't owe me nothing at all. Ain't no way I'm giving up on you. Don't leave me here in the dark where it's hard to see. Show me your heart, shed a light on me. If you love me, say so. If you love me, say so. Never answer. I try gotta talk, you keep on dancing. I can feel you on my skin, but am I only dancing with the wind? And I know you don't owe me your love, and I know that you don't owe me nothing at all. Ain't no way I'm giving up on you. Don't leave me here in the dark where it's hard to see. Show me your heart, shed a light on me. If you love me, say so. If you love me, say so. If you love me, say something. You know I can't live without you. I'm on my knees. Where are you now? Shed a light on me. If you love me, say so. If you love me, say so. Shed a light. Shed a
Ready to rock and roll. Clutch Connie! Clutch Connie! Over in the chat room today. Shout out to you, Clutch Connie. Connie was one of the amazing members that came on over to the Utah Mastermind. And love that squad. Man, we had a squad. We had what a great time out in Utah. Traders, I know for anyone that is asking and saying, Dek, any more Utah trips, any more masterminds, you know, the ski season is coming to an end. So for anyone that is interested in skiing and going out to the trading mastermind, you know, we will definitely have another one next year. Absolutely. But I know you guys are always kind of asking for different things and meetups. So, you know, right now, team, kind of a thing that we have coming on up, as you guys know, is on Friday. We do have our rooftop. We did just have 2 winter masterminds out in the Utah house, the Utah mansion, which was so awesome and so much fun. And I love being there with you guys, and I cannot wait until next year. Next year, we will do it all over again and have some have a great time out there. This was the group 1, as I always show. So we had a great squad of people on the first one and the second one out there in Utah. So if you guys are a skier and a snowboarder, hey, 10 months away, we'll be back and we'll be all ready to rock. So those masterminds have been always so much fun and so incredible and such a good time overall for everyone to be able to join. Now, what I will say is kind of the next thing that we do out there in Utah. You guys ready for this? You guys ready for this? I'll give you guys a little sneak peek right now. Okay? The next thing, the next meetup for a small group of masterminds. I always like to make it fun. I like to trade in the morning and do something in the afternoon. Obviously, the skiing and snowboarding is great, but summertime coming on up, guys. We are going to have the first ever Tradecaster Masters Mind, which is we are going to be having a golf trip, golf tournament, where we are going to all stay in the house. We're going to trade all morning together, and then we're going to go out and play some of the best courses out in Utah, off cliffs, in the desert, wherever, on the ski resorts, all that stuff. So we are, you know, this upcoming summer, if you guys are interested, we are going back out to Utah in the summer for the first ever Tradecaster Masters Mind. Ooh, it's that time of the year, baby. So if you guys are a golfer, you guys want to come out, have some fun, be able to trade live in the mornings with me in person, hang out at the house, and then go play some amazing golf courses out there, we are going to be able to do that. And we're going to take, you know, probably about 12 people. 12 people if you guys are interested in coming through on the Masters. Corey, love it, Dek. I came here, showed some crazy patience, promised us a banger, and then delivered. Now just enjoying the music? Hey, absolutely. Hey, I promised you guys money today, didn't I? I told every single person, give me an hour and I will make you money. Guys, SPY starting to get a little bit of a bounce here. NVDA now starting to get a little bit of a bounce. All right, team. I think I'm going to take my profits here. I think I'm going to take my gains, as you guys know, and basically be all set, ready to go here. What I do want to do, though, is open up the floor here. Does anyone have any sort of questions, comments, or concerns? I do want to take a moment here Want to make sure everyone's all good, so I'm asking over on Tradecaster. I'm going to ask over on TikTok. I'm going to ask over on YouTube. If you guys do have any questions, comments, concerns right now, please let me know. Also, little heads on up. Today's live stream is sponsored by Kind Protein Bars. If you are a trader who are thinking about not only their mental health, but also their physical health, you definitely want to be getting yourself a Kind Protein Bar. Chocolate, vanilla, coconut, who knows what could be coming up on your Kind Protein Bar, but no matter what, they're going to deliver at least 7 grams of protein with every single bite that you stick in your mouth. So if you like sticking chocolate bars up your mouth, you want 7 grams of protein with it, go ahead, throw this down your throat. Thank you to Kind for, again, putting the sponsorship on today's live stream. If you guys do have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. Brandon, Dek, what's a gap fill? Good question. Let me see if I can find like an example of one. Let me see if I got one like on MIRN here. So basically a gap fill would mean there's not really any chart resistance for a while and it has room to run on up. So I want to see if there's like all right, so let's imagine this. So I'll show you an example right here. So what's like a gap fill? A gap fill would be if, let's say, ADIL was at the price of 430, okay, or 425 here. You could see that there is no chart resistance from 425 until we get up here towards $5. So basically, some traders would say, what's a gap fill? Is we have this $5 area where we bounced off of, and then you could see it's just like all open, a big open channel from 425 to $5. So that's basically filling the gap, you know, the gap fill there. Does that make sense? So basically it's just when you have a lot of room to run until like your next bounce or your next resistance line. Dek, any long-term thoughts on SMCI? SMCI, guys, it's like, I personally believe you will get a couple big green days on SMCI and VDI. And I don't want to, again, turn you guys off, and I don't want you guys to come at me, but the AI bubble here, I think it's going to start fading. Now, this is where people come on hot and they say, no, it's not an AI bubble. AI is the future. AI is the future. Hey, guys, I think AI is very cool, but I think every single person can agree that things have gotten overextended. Things have gotten overly hyped. So I think SMCI would be an incredible bounce play back on down towards like 700. I think NVDA could be an incredible bounce play back on down towards almost the same area, right around 700. I just don't think these plays are going to go up forever. I think it's better to wait for a dip buy and bounce play after kind of the hype kind of dies on off. Do you think it will reach all-time highs again? I'm in at 1100. I do think so, but you might go through some pain first. So, I think you're going to go through some pain here. So the thing is, again, I don't ever want to rub salt in your wounds whatsoever. And I'm not trying to make you feel bad in any sort of way. So please don't think I'm trying to do that. But just take a look at SMCI. Switch over to a monthly chart. Does this look sustainable in any way? This is what the chart usually has done over the last 10 years. This is what the chart has done in about 6 months. Is this sustainable in any way? The answer is no. To buy up here, it's crazy. To basically say, oh yeah, it's gone up, it's gone up, it's gone up, it's gone up. Hey, yeah, I'm going to buy in at the very tippity top where everyone is going to start selling. So I don't mean to make you feel bad, but if you take a look at the chart, it's insane. This would never hold in any way. It's impossible. So I do think you are going to probably come back down to 700 region before you actually do get, a very nice dip buy. So again, I want you to win. Please understand that. And there's a great chance that you can win here, or at least break even on this play. But it just comes on down to you might go through some pain first before, you get that next leg on up. Yeah, personally for myself, I would wait. I would get out of SMCI if I were you, but I would try to get out on a bounce, like get up towards 950, get up towards 975, and then just cut your loss as quickly as possible there. That's kind of what I would look at. Dek, what do you think of Meta? Meta is my favorite play in 2024. I think Meta is going to be the best producer in 2024. So that Meta, I love it. I think it's going to be the #1 play of 2024. Elon Musk over on YouTube chat put clown emojis. Basically, again, looking in a mirror at himself. Whew. Elon Musk's daily life, buddy. What are you doing here? What are you doing? Just embarrassing yourself. All right, so let's see here. Albert, can you explain in more details on upper shadows on the candles? If a red candle with an upper shadow happens, can it keep dropping? Yeah, so basically upper shadows, and you know, this is all explained, just a little heads on up, over in our boot camp, over in our candle boot camp. So just, you know, be aware if you guys do come over to Tradecaster, we have a whole entire video going over candlesticks and different strategies here, but I will again show you this really quickly. So let me again just bring over candles here. And one of the things when it comes down to candles that you always want to be looking for is upper shadows. Okay, so let me actually grab this here. Let me show you here. So, I just want to go with like this picture here. Okay, this picture. The larger the time frame, the more accurate these upper and lower shadows are going to be. So, a daily time frame will be great. But if you guys are doing intraday trading, like a 5-minute or a 10-minute chart, that's going to work very well. Notice how every time you have an upper shadow, it indicates we're fading and falling back on down. So I use this all the time for upper shadow. I use this all the time for my trading. So I'm just going to go back to a 3-minute time frame, and let's just see if we can find, like, especially in penny stocks, any kind of clear-cut sign that we're going to be reversing. I mean, penny stocks right here. Notice upper shadow, gave it all back. Upper shadow, red candles. Upper shadow, red candles here. You can see, like right here, upper shadow at the top of the mountain, fade back on down. You see in pre-market today, upper shadow stated that we were at the top, and then we faded all the way back on down. So it's just, you know, that's what it's all about. You know, but there's more to it. Obviously, I can't go into like a 30-minute lesson right now, but the way I think about it is when you climb a mountain, you stick a flag at the top of the mountain, letting everyone you know there. This upper shadow is your flag, basically showing that you're at the top of the mountain, you made the summit, and now you're going to reverse back on down. Long saying, thank you, Dek. You share some really good experience and learning from you. Thank you so much. Sean, anything you're long on for long term? Only my crypto. I have a couple crypto plays, as you know. Do you use implied top or implied bottom? I do not. I'm not really too familiar with that, so I do not use implied top, and I do not use implied bottom at this time. Meta, again, I always want to suggest waiting for pullbacks. So for me, what I would say is try to get an entry on Meta slightly underneath 500. But the thing is, as long as Meta holds this 13 EMA, aka this green line, you are still good to go. So if you are above the 13 EMA, aka the flexible trend line, you are considered bullish. So as long as you are above the 13 EMA, you're considered bullish to keep on holding. Notice how like plays like SMCI now, SMCI is underneath its 13 EMA. So when you're above the green line, you start going higher and higher and higher. But once you cross underneath the green line, that's where you start selling on off. What platform do you trade on? I trade on Lightspeed. So Lightspeed is the platform. Cool, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, amazing job, everyone. We had a perfect trade today. We all made money. I even stated that, you know, my stats right now show that I make $874 per day. Right now that I made $810. So basically right in line with my stats. If you're saying, Dek, how much money are you predicting to make this year? If I keep up this track, 250 days in the stock market, I average that by 875. Let's see how much money I should end off this year with. 220,000. So if I keep doing the same thing I'm doing day in and day out, I'm going to make 220,000. Now, is this $10 million? No, right? It's not $10 million, but I don't promote myself as I make $10 million a year. I make, again, 6 figures a year. I'm a 6-figure trader. I have made collectively over $1 million, over $2 million, but you know, so far on this year, I'm going to be averaging around $220,000. Now, who here would be happy with this salary? Who here would be happy that, you know, if in the next 8 months go by, you have over $200,000 in your account? Well, guys, just by, again, doing the same exact setups, by understanding these patterns, by understanding what to be looking for here. So traders, I'm very excited to kind of see. Dude, Mello, is the CEO of Trade Ideas coming to the rooftop on Friday? I don't think the CEO is Dan, but I think he's sending someone from California because he's in San Diego. So he's in San Diego, but I think he is sending like a Trade Ideas guy to be able to come out, talk to you guys, and be able to have some fun with the Trade Ideas crew. So team, I mean, hey. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be wrapping on up right here. I'm just so pumped and so happy. I mean, days like this are the days that I love. We had fun today, listened to some tunes, got a lot of education, got a lot of entertainment, and most importantly, we all made some nice profits. So, congratulations, traders, to everyone who did that. Get ready for the sale coming on up on Monday, the Double Me Up sale. And then also this Friday, I'll see all you guys over in New York City over on the rooftop, and that's going to be so much fun, and I cannot wait for that as well. Friday, rooftop meetup. Monday, sale. Made money today. We'll see what comes on up at 2 o'clock today, guys. 2 o'clock, we do have the FOMC minutes meeting. So 2 o'clock, make sure you guys are watching your screen. I'm going to turn off the live stream, go private for tradecaster.com only. But again, we're going to be kicking off lunch hours right now. And traders, I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who has joined us on this day. It's an absolute joy. It's an absolute pleasure. It's an absolute blessing being with you. I hope you guys had a good one. And I'll see you guys back here later on today. Or if I don't see you later on today, tomorrow morning, getting ready to rock and roll. All right, let's do it, traders. You guys know it. I love working with each and every single one of you. Have a wonderful, absolutely wonderful rest of your day, and let's get ready to party. You guys know the drill right here. Let's do it, team, in 3, 2, 1. I love you, team. I'll see you guys later. Thank you.
I love Tradecaster.
Happy Saturday, everybody. Just a friendly reminder. Over the past 12 months, how much money did you make day trading using your strategy?
$551,000. That kind of money, it's like you know what you're doing.
Sean knows his stuff.
So this is exactly how I did it.
Perfect.
I want everyone to go trade.
Go! Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Anything else?
It wasn't pleasant. That was during lunch hours.
Take some pictures.
Now we're up $1,200!
We got some action right here.
$2,000, $760.
If I tell you how I was able to do this, go out and make that money, you make a killing.
Can we start getting ourselves in the green somehow? Get it, people! A Botzel man making HUDI $1,000. Ollie with a $327 trade. Boom, guys. $989 profit. $2,600. Oh, baby! Oh, baby! Oh, baby! You guys want to see something good today? We're bringing something good to the house.
This time I feel there's no one to turn to. This all and nothing way of loving, go be sleeping without you. I need somebody to know, somebody to hear, somebody to have, just to know how it feels. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you help me escape. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard
How could I have been so blind? I just live a fast life, forget about the past. I numb out to escape my fears. Friendships only pass by, show up on like strobe lights. With you I feel something real. And I walk a million miles just to see you smile till the day I die. Oh, I need you by my side. We get high on life till the day we die. 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 I walk a million miles just to see you smile till the day I die. High on life till the day we die. Through my fingers, out of sight. How could I have let you go? Cutting corners, turning stones, but I can only see your ghost. I just live a fast life, forget about the past. I numb out to escape my fears. Friendships only pass by, show up on like strobe lights. With you I feel something real. And I walk a million miles just to see you smile till the day I die. Oh, I need you by my side. We get high on life till the day we die. High on life till the day we die. Oh, I need you by my side. We get high on life till the day we die. High on life till the day we die. And I walk a million miles just to see you smile till the day I die. Oh, I need you by my side. We get high on life till the day we die.
Well, there's a will, there's a way, kinda beautiful. And every night has its day, so magical. And if there's love in this life, there's no obstacle that can't be defeated. For every tyrant to tear for the vulnerable. In every loss, all the bones of a miracle. For every dreamer, a dream we're unstoppable. With something to believe in. Monday left me broken. Tuesday I was through with hoping. Wednesday my empty arms were open. Thursday waiting for love, waiting for love. Thank the stars it's Friday. I'm burning like a fire gone wild on Saturday. Guess I won't be coming to church on Sunday. I'll be waiting for love, waiting for love to come around. cynical. If there's love in this life, we're unstoppable. No, we can't be defeated. Monday left me broken. Tuesday I was through with hoping. Wednesday my empty arms were open. Thursday waiting for love, waiting for love. Thank the stars it's Friday. I'm burning like a fire gone wild on Saturday. Guess I won't be coming to church on Sunday. I'll be waiting for love, waiting for love to come around.
Might be anyone, a lone fool out in the sun. Your heartbeat of solid gold. I love you, you'll never know. When the daylight comes, you feel so cold.